damn podcast.
Hello, Club Culture family. This is episode 127.
Damn. Shit.
This is our Galentine episode. We got all the gals here today. And so I got Naima.
Hi.
I got Demetria with us.
Hey.
You know it's my boy Dupree.
What's up, baby?
And you know it's Big Sexy T.
Yes.
Naima is my best friend from college. She's been on the pod before. So go ahead, scroll down, go find her episode so you can get to know Naima a bit more. But Demetria, this is your first time being on Club Culture.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
No
Hey, girl,
problem. No
welcome.
problem. You could have chose to just sneaky get on the pod through your friend, but you chose to support the pod.
And you did the whole application and shit too?
No.
I was gonna say, why you make her do that?
No. But you have to, okay? You want to be on the
Yes,
pod?
I had to do
it. Fill out the assessment form. Why are you double calling me?
So
First of all,
I gave that whole pep talk about y'all gonna be straight, and you done been on here before.
I mean, when you went, I was still quiet.
she was still scared.
I'm like, you done this shit before.
barely.
But I want to discuss Galentine and what that is first before we just hop into the episode.
Mhm.
So Galentine is a riff from Valentine's Day before the gals. So that's where you get Galentine from. And women pretty much created it as a way to celebrate just friendships with the girls. Everything ain't always got to be about the men. Everything ain't always got to be about relationships and dating. Like women
Yeah.
generally choose to have foundational friendships with their girls. And so this episode will encompass some of the things that we talk about when we come together with the girls.
And so, do you want to explain why I'm sitting on the couch today?
My guy Dupree is here because he is also on the girls, and he also likes penises.
I like men,
Mm.
niggas with money,
Oh.
with goals,
Okay.
ambition.
Yeah.
As he should.
But I also focus on more of the platonic relationships in my life,
For
especially
sure.
friendships. So
For
yes,
sure.
I'm one of the girls in that instance, but I'm not a woman. I got too much respect for
Club
y'all.
Culture did not drop
Aw.
DEI. Okay, we
No,
are
we did
inclusive
not.
here, right?
I'm one of the girls with the Earl. You know what I'm saying? Mm.
So to start it off, we're gonna touch on a hot topic.
Let's do it.
Queen Naija
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
is always her fault.
It always is. Like, all the shit that's been going on, blame Queen Naija, not Trump.
Queen Naija, Clarence, and Chris. Queen Naija is an R&B artist,
Mm-hmm.
vocalist. Started off on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
with her ex-husband, Chris Sales.
Yeah.
She now dates a guy named Clarence.
Mm-hmm.
They've been rocking for a minute. And so Chris, he has been airing out issues between Queen and Clarence because he streams now.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the issues that brought up was Clarence is allegedly cheating on Queen Naija. Queen Naija wants to get married. She's been with Clarence for a minute, and he is
damn.
not
Yeah.
doing it yet. Okay, he ain't pushing that ring out. And so social media, they love Chris Sales.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like he one of the girls. He's sassy.
Made a comeback.
He made a
Yeah,
comeback.
he did. 'Cause he
Okay.
was like public enemy #1 for a minute.
He was.
He was.
Now I don't really give a fuck about their relationship. What I care about is some of the concepts that we could take from what they're going through right now. So many people are trying to say in comment sections, I would have went right back to my ex already. I would have been right back with Chris if Clarence cheating on me.
Mm-hmm.
Da 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 da. And so I want to ask y'all, do y'all believe in circling back?
Oh, well, in Queen's situation, no.
Why?
Because, like, she came out talking about domestic violence
Mhm.
and financial abuse and stuff like
Right.
that. So why would you go back to that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really know how her relationship dynamic is with Clarence.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should go from one toxic situation to the next if that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Okay.
I think the crazy you know is better than the crazy you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying she should go back because obviously
Mhm.
she's dealt with the domestic violence. And I think people forgetting about that.
Yeah.
And you got to realize, like, they was, like, popping when we was kids.
Yes.
So it's like the new kids are just getting privy to their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't talk too much about don't go back to your ex. I have a date with my ex tonight. But I was never put through no DV situation. So it's like,
It
at least
gotta make sense.
right, I feel comfortable with this person's got to
Mhm.
make sense on paper. But if you know he was, doing you wrong to the extreme, why would you go back?
Right. Just
I
because
don't-
he made a little song.
Right. Well, everybody stream, baby. We streaming right now. Is Queen Naija
Right.
gonna date me? The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And like, we don't even know for sure if Clarence is cheating.
Right.
Receipts
I don't
can
get
be
all
altered.
the backlash that Clarence be getting. Like, what be going on? What he be doing?
I don't really know. I never really was a big
anything
fan of either of them. I just know Queen Naija was inescapable. Like when I was in high school and college, like you could not escape Queen Naija. Like medicine was everywhere.
Yeah.
Butterflies is everywhere. Everybody and their mama. Every time somebody was pregnant, they used butterflies to announce the announcement of their baby, and still do.
Yeah.
I never really was a big fan, but I got respect for her story.
Yeah.
I don't really got respect for what she said about dark skinned girls.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
Yeah.
we ain't gonna talk about it today.
But
we ain't gonna talk about it today.
That's 128 maybe.
Okay. Now, Naima, do you believe in circling back?
I think it's based on the situation.
Okay.
Um,
Now, DV, violence, all of that aside, let's just say y'all just didn't work out at the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you believe in circling back?
Sometimes it'd be like the right person but the wrong time.
Mhm.
So maybe go back. I do believe you can go back if you didn't end off on a bad note or a toxic note.
Okay.
But if you knew at that moment that person was toxic, a lot of people aren't willing to change.
Mm.
So you just have to like weigh out the pros and cons.
Okay.
Do you believe somebody who has taken part in DV can change?
No.
No. Okay. I'm
like
with you.
the abuser.
Yeah. You think an abuser once is always an abuser?
Yeah.
I agree.
Might be outside.
I was like, yeah. What
I agree.
What about cheaters?
Mm.
You think once a cheater, always a cheater?
I don't think once a cheater, always a cheater. No.
I think once a cheater, always a cheater when it comes to a certain person. Like, I feel like some people, they know who they can cheat on and they'll never leave.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
But some people, they're not naturally cheaters. If a
Mhm.
motherfucker can get away with something, they gonna get away
They
with
gonna
something.
get away with it.
So it's up to you to like stand on business and leave that
Exactly.
man.
Don't let nobody
Mhm.
play.
Exactly.
I think everybody has the ability to cheat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that you're a cheater. And I feel
Mhm.
like when you choose to then act on that behavior and cheat, you are a cheater. You've earned
Mhm.
that label, and you got to stand in it.
So
Yes,
you do it one time and you a cheater
Yes.
forever.
you a cheater
still have
for
cheated
you.
before.
You had a past of cheating. Like
Yeah.
if you when you go to the next relationship and they ask you, "Have you ever cheated before?" You have to say yes. That's the truth.
So if I stole some shit from Walmart one time,
Yes.
does that make me a forever a thief?
It don't make you
Did you get
forever
caught?
a thief.
No.
Oh,
It don't make you forever a thief, but you've earned the label whenever you chose to go do that action. So if
Mhm.
anybody from the past was to say, "Yeah, I remember that nigga stole from
Stole
Walmart," you did. And so
Mhm.
to that person, you might forever be a thief to them. That's
Well,
that's how
It
they.
don't stop me from getting no sleep.
Okay.
And cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people can't get over the fact that some people learn a version of you that others don't, and they don't
Mhm.
want that version to come up in the future. And it's like, that's what you did when they knew you.
Mm.
Right. Like
So-
I just held Queen Naija accountable.
Yeah.
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 Once a color, it's always one.
Yeah, and you can feel though if you
Learned
want
something
to.
new today.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later,
Yeah.
child.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, we all are agreeing that the DV is a non-negotiable. I can't circle
Yeah.
back to that.
No,
No,
you
I
shouldn't.
can't.
You shouldn't.
But I don't blame the girls or guys or men who do. I don't.
Okay.
Just because
it's a cycle. It takes
yeah.
a while.
it takes a while and you got to understand like it's circumstances to everybody's situation. That person
Mhm.
may be taking care of them. That person may be, planning a lot of seeds in their head. Like, ain't nobody gonna
Yeah.
want you but
Mhm.
me,
Mm.
or like, I'll kill your family. Like,
Yeah.
you just never know what really go on behind closed doors. Cause, everybody has had family members. We like, why don't you leave him? We done saved you once.
Mhm.
You don't know.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of patience with those type of people.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna put my life on the line. I may, depending on who it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just out of my, if it's my sister or brother, you know what I'm saying? But like, I think we give the victims way too much hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
when
We
they
can
decide
give them
to-
a little grace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give them some more grace.
Y'all got a non-negotiable? I can't.
Yeah.
I can't go into something if this what you got going on. What's your non-negotiable?
Mm. Kids.
Kids.
Mm.
Okay.
Same thing. kids, if you don't have no goals,
Yeah.
or no job,
Mm-hmm.
like you have
The
to have some
basic
type of
necessities.
motivation. I'm not really a materialistic person, but I know that you have to support me in some type of way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the one to build you up, to be honest. I don't want to be the one to build you up if we just met.
Okay.
I'm not going to be the
Mhm.
one to be like, oh, let me support you till you get back on your feet. If we haven't established a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
like I could see we were together and you like got down bad, and I'm
Mhm.
able to bring you back up. But if we just met and you expected me to do that, not happening.
Okay. Have y'all ever had a guy run you through tests? I mean, test this girl first and see if she really the one before
Well,
I
like
really.
first date at McDonald's or something.
Type shit. Well, ain't
yeah,
that-
yeah, yeah.
Ain't that just the talking stage?
But well, they like to do it in the talking stage. Like, let me
That's what it's
present
for.
myself as broke to her to see if she'll be.
Oh, you saying
Don't do
like
that.
that?
Yeah, like
trying to see if you
Don't do
did
that.
it
Put
for the
you-
right
put you through
reason.
some tests. They call it tests.
Yeah,
I've never had. I don't know. I don't think so.
I
But
have.
It might have happened like indirectly that we don't know about.
right,
Nah, directly. I noticed. It.
Really?
like he
Mhm.
told you.
Do tell.
Like we was
Yes.
talking for like a week, and he was like, "Oh, let me hold $50 because of this." And I was like, "No." Fuck, we just met. He was like, "Well, I see what type of woman you is. I'm glad."
Right.
Okay.
Like, move on, babes, because we just met. There's
And
no
I
way
see
you
what type
think
of
I'm
move
man
on,
you
babe.
is. Exactly.
Nah, they be trying to test you like little ways, and I notice it, and I pick up on it.
Mhm.
You just got to move accordingly. Like you just have to really be aware, because if you're not paying attention, like it took me a minute to like pay attention and like pick up on signs on how people are trying to like manipulate me
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay.
I need you to write a book and give me
Oh,
the
so I
tea
have to
because
say-
I probably
Oh,
have been
Lord.
tested
Oh.
and failed several times.
My
I don't care.
non-negotiable is age. I'm not with the whole age gap relationships. I
Okay.
can't date nobody probably older than 3 years, and that still feel like a grandma to me.
Why?
Yeah,
3
nah.
years.
Grandma is crazy.
Gra-
And you only
Somebody that's
27.
30.
You can't date somebody in their
Somebody that's
30s.
31.
I usually understand when people say I can't date nobody younger than me
Yeah.
by 3
I mean,
years.
it's both.
Okay.
I like older women over
Mm-hmm.
younger women, but I definitely can't get past like 5 is crazy to me.
So you wouldn't date somebody in their 30s?
She gonna have to be. She just turned 30. She like, I feel like that's because growing up, that's my older cousin. And my older cousin ain't want me around.
No.
They ain't want to hang out with me. I don't want to hang out with you.
Have
I
you tried
We
it?
grown now.
The oldest I've dated is a year older than me.
Friend, we are not 18 no more.
For
I
real.
promise you it's okay.
I don't know, man.
So-
I feel like the only person that can get is Victoria Monet.
I
That's it.
swear to God on my granny,
That
I
was
was
the
finna
way-
list her as an example. Like she's 36. You wouldn't talk to her?
I'm lenient for her.
What about SZA? SZA's 38?
Nah, they ain't my type.
Okay.
Victoria can get it. Like you
Right.
gotta be fine as fuck. You gotta like, cause I do feel like the people in our age group, they just probably haven't met certain metrics that we might be at, and so it's not realistic for me to just feel like I need somebody that's the income is this and the goals is this and the vision is this. I just feel like it might not be as realistic, because I also feel like I'm someone that just did a lot with my life, and I've been doing this since I was like little. So I've probably accomplished way more than many others have. So I
But-
can't just go into it wanting someone to meet me in that same with that same resume.
Why not?
But I do feel like, because I date women, I might, because I do think women accomplish and do stuff that men just do not prioritize.
Yeah.
I just haven't met it yet. So
I feel like you got about 3 more years to say that.
okay,
Because if you meet a woman who's in her 30s and she's not on your level,
I shouldn't be messing with her.
no, you should not.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I agree.
yeah. It
So
sounded like
that's-
you were giving grace to like people in your age range you don't have.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm
Certain things
open to a
together.
Victoria Monet, because I know you've done a lot with your time. Like you're
Right.
doing something
So
and
what
you're
are
older
your-
than me.
When you say life together, give me 3 examples as to what you mean is life being together.
I'm
at
not.
your age.
I'm not. I didn't
Mhm.
build myself to be what I am to raise somebody else's daughter.
Right.
You gotta have this together. I need to know that you prioritize mental wellness. I need to know that that is something that you deem to be important, and you're actively practicing on that constantly. You need to have something that you're passionate about. I would
Okay.
love for it to be multiple things, but some people don't know their purpose, and I just feel like by 30, I'm about to
Yeah.
be teaching you your purpose.
Yeah.
Well, I can even give grace to the whole purpose thing because I've met people who are in their 30s who they keep a solid job, keep a car, take care of their family, but they just don't know what they want to do.
Yeah, and I'm good.
So
on that.
if you cool with that,
I'm good
as
on
long
that.
as
No,
you
I don't
good
want
on that.
No, I'm good
So
on
you
that.
wouldn't like an independent, sexy person who is like still discovering themselves, but they taking care of the essentials and then some.
No, because I know I'm attracted to pain. And so that could just be me gravitating towards what typically doesn't work for me.
Well, do you think that's pain though?
Yeah. Person that's 30 or something don't know their purpose. That could stem from not being uplifted in their childhood. Like they need words of affirmation, not because it's solely their love language, but it's because they didn't get it growing up. And they could never get it from me. Like I could be saying, you're beautiful, you're strong, you're independent, you're smart, and it doesn't register to them because they really want to hear from their mom.
Okay, I think
It could be
a little different.
Okay, what you saying?
I'm saying like somebody who just did everything right? Got their whole life together, so it seems. But like they think about, okay, God or whoever you call to, what am I here for besides that? And they're on
Gotcha.
that path to finding it out. I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, that's
I'm
not a bad.
So
thing.
that's what I'm saying.
No.
I think what we're saying is two different things.
Yeah, I think we are.
Got you.
Okay. Have you all ever met a person that you really like, but they lacked drive, ambition, or just didn't know what their place was in life?
All the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into it.
I'm only 24. I mean, I just turned 25 a few days ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, at this age, a lot of people still finding out what they want to do. And so that curiosity can often lead to dormant behavior as far as not having no ambition, no hustle. For me, I just always had like a goal to reach, whether it was in college, right? I'm in college, I'm going to graduate. Okay, now I'm finna work a job. I'm finna keep auditioning and working on my career as an actor, as an artist. But I do have friends who they're dormant because they don't know what they want to do. That's what I'm saying. At this age, it is somewhat okay as long as you got at least your job or car. But
Not
30,
for too long.
don't be dormant. Don't be dormant forever. Like
Okay.
at least acknowledge the fact that you're dormant.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talking about relationship?
It could be a friend. It's Galentine. Let's get it.
Valentine's. Fuck these niggas.
Okay. A friend. I don't like to get too much into my friend's business
Mm-hmm.
because I just be like, this your life. Live it how you want to live it. I'm going to live mine how I want to live mine. You could come to me, ask me for advice. I'm going to give it to you. You could vent to me. I'm going to always be supportive, but I'm not going to get on you like, why you not doing this or why you not doing that now? With my man, yeah. But with my friend, like, no.
Okay, why? Why is there a difference there for you?
Because I'm building a future with whoever I'm in a romantic relationship with. That's how I see it.
You're doing
like-
it with a friend too.
But not on
For lifers?
certain type of levels. Like, I'm not living with you. I'm not trying to buy property with you. I could, but that's
could,
not what
yeah.
I'm thinking about with you.
Okay.
Type of thing. So
Okay.
kids and all that, like, I'm gonna need you to have it together.
I'm before you go,
No, I
Naima,
don't
I
know
want
what
to
to
talk.
say.
I want to say something to that. I am someone that like I treat my friendships and my relationships the same way. To
Mhm.
certain women, they don't like that. They feel
Mhm.
like the only difference is you just don't be fucking her.
Mm.
Me, I just never got the difference. I think all relationships pretty much you do the same shit. You're not having sex with your friends or your mother or whoever. You shouldn't. But but you are having deep
Some of y'all
emotional, mental connections with these people the same way that you would with a guy or a girl, them or they, and you're just not having sex. And I don't think that should be the only difference maker. Like, yes, you're going to build a future with your husband and your wife, but you're also building a future with your friends. And if you want this friend to be long standing, you should push your friends to be on the same path as you. Because I've always had the vision of the big house, the big backyard, all our kids, they grow up together. And I can't do that with certain cousins and friends because they still doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
you gotta push them in different ways though, because like your man, eventually one of y'all gonna take each other's names, so it is
Right.
different, like you saying.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's different,
Yeah.
but it's not that fucking different to me. Like,
But
some
like
people-
with
still
friends,
different.
it's like it's only so much I could do. And like we could both decide, just like I could decide with whoever I'm dating, like I don't want to continue this relationship no more
That's
because
true.
we are not aligned.
That's
So
true.
you more than welcome to do that too. Because
Mhm.
sometimes just talking.
Sometimes you gotta align yourself for your future and not your past. Like,
Yeah.
that may have been your homegirl when you was in a party era,
Mm-hmm.
but right now you in your prayed up and Pilates era.
Yeah.
And so you may have to keep your homegirl in your whenever you feel like partying era, not necessarily cut her
Mhm.
off, but
Right.
it's just people change and some
Mhm.
people change at later times.
How you feel about that, Naima? Because me and you, we have a very close relationship. And I think you might be in opposition to what's being said about friendships and then romantic ships Do you feel like you can or you should be able to put energy into both in the same rate, or you should be putting more focus on the relationship in certain aspects, and you don't do that same shit with your friendships?
Like,
Bring it a little closer.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's been, I don't know. I'm still like, it's been a long time since I've been in a relationship.
Mhm.
And I feel like if I do get in one, I'll be like prioritizing my friends a bit more because that's what I'm used to.
Mhm.
I'm still trying to like, I don't know if I'll be a good girlfriend or not because it's been so long.
Yeah.
How long has it been? I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Looking at me because I forgot 2016.
Oh
2016.
shit! Oh,
That's the last time I was in like an actual official relationship with somebody.
okay.
So it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always like leaned more towards my friends for that type of like connection. So like when they get in relationships, mostly all of y'all is in relationships. So it's like now I'm trying
Not
to figure
me.
out-
I'm single.
You
So now I'm
freshly
trying to
single.
figure out where to like put my focus, since they're focused on their relationships and they like prioritize boyfriends more
Mhm.
now than friendships.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like I'm more getting comfortable being alone and lonely and not leaning on them so much as I
Got you.
used to.
Yeah.
And stuff
I
like
don't
that.
want her to feel like that. I feel like you are prioritizing your like, what is it, solitude.
I
Mhm.
am.
Mhm.
But
It's
you don't
comfortable,
have
ain't it?
to, like with me at least.
Mhm.
Like we can hang out way more. But she like to isolate herself. She have like her isolation periods.
I
And
just be
like,
comfortable like in my own space.
that's why I said I'm
Mhm.
like that friend to be like, okay, you gonna do what you do,
Yeah.
and we gonna come together when we come together. But
Yeah, it's not
I
wrong
just
with
want to
that.
let you know we could hang out way more than what we be doing, girl. Like,
Mhm.
teach me how to play Call of Duty. Teach me something. Like, we could do all that.
I agree with
I
you.
like
I say the same thing to her. Like we have
Mhm.
so much in common and we do things together, but she still don't hit a nigga up when she go online. Like, bro, you could
Yeah.
have called me and see if I want to play the game too. You
I
ain't
just
got to
be
play it
feeling
by
But
like,
yourself.
sometimes you want to
wanted
be
to-
online by yourself.
I don't know. I just
No,
feel
she be
like-
having fun with me. She be having fun. It's just she just don't. She always say I don't want to bother you. It's like,
basically.
but I
just
get
wanted to be
where
alone
it
though.
comes from though
You the
because
only child.
No.
nah,
You the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. I'm the oldest.
some
It's
people
something
just
about
be
being
boy
by
crazy.
yourself.
Some people be boy crazy. And
But
you're-
look, because I'm a person that is like always in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say I prioritize my romantic relationships over my friends. It's just that we spend more time together. It just happens like that.
Mhm.
Like I live with my significant other right now, so it's like, yeah, that's where most of my time gonna go. But if my friends ever hit me up and say, let's do this, let's do that, let's plan something, I'm gonna always show up. Aren't I a very supportive friend?
Period.
Yeah, you
Give
show
me
up for
my
everything.
accolades.
Like we all come together when it's necessary
Yeah.
for people's birthdays, things like that.
Mhm.
But outside of that, I feel like I'm just more comfortable just being in my own space.
Yeah, I
Like,
think.
and I feel like that's sometimes it's perceived as a bad thing because people always tell me like, "Why don't you hit me up?
Mhm.
Why don't you talk to me? Why don't you reach out?" I'll just be like, "I don't
So
know."
I can reach
like,
out to you more, and then won't be like, oh my god, why she said he?
No,
Okay,
I'm just
cool.
like my time be going by so fast. Like
It
my weeks
do.
be going by real fast.
Yeah.
Like with working and everything, and sometimes I just get lost in my own space.
Mhm.
I don't even realize it's been like 2 weeks before I talk to somebody, and then they bring it up.
I
and
can
they
see
be like,
that.
"Oh, you haven't talked to me in 2 weeks." I be like, "Damn, I didn't even know 2 weeks passed."
Yeah,
So
I'm the same. I just did that with Jonesy.
mm.
I did not realize that it had been a whole month since I seen or talked to Jonesy.
Yeah.
We
Life
be
be
busy.
lifing.
Life be life and look.
And people always tell me like, "Oh, you need to learn how to be happy in your alone." I am always alone. I need people to understand I'm always alone. I'm always by myself. I'm always in my own space, and I
Mhm.
enjoy being in my own space a lot because I in my space I'm doing things that I like to do.
Mhm.
I'm
Period.
doing things that make me feel free, and I don't
Mhm.
feel like confined to having to do this. Like, some people be like, "Oh, no, you have to hang out with your friends all the time." I don't like that pressure.
Yeah.
I just like doing what I like to do, but people
Mhm.
don't really like that. They want me to be like make this like a part of my routine. But
Mm.
that's just
yeah.
not.
That's not
This
you.
is not me. I
Right.
just like
Well,
being in
Don't
my
do
own
nothing that's
space.
not
I'm
you.
just used to being in my own space, especially with
Mhm.
having brothers. Like we all
Mhm.
used to being in our own spaces. I didn't have any sisters, so I didn't never share the space with anybody.
Yeah.
It was just always me in my own bubble, and then I come out when I want to, basically.
Hmm.
Well, I'm happy to be single because
You can fart whenever you want to
I
now.
Can what?
She
Fart.
can fart whenever she wants to.
No.
Pop,
Oh my
pop your
God.
toes.
No.
Toes?
Yes.
No.
I'll be.
Because it's like I don't like waiting on somebody when you just want to get up and go. Like even with friends, we all supposed to meet somewhere or whatever. Let's say we all supposed to meet at the crib first before we go to the bar.
Mhm.
Shorty always late, still doing the makeup, still putting the lashes on. It's like if I'm just by myself, I just get up and we go straight to the movies, and I never got to worry about being late for it. Or if I'm late to the movies, it's solely my fault, and I have to bite that. I can only blame myself.
Okay.
So I like my little solitude a lot. I like
I
being
do like, that's why I
alone.
That's why I
Period,
go out
Pooh.
by myself.
Gay ass.
I like moving on my own
I don't like being
time.
alone.
I like moving
I
on my
don't.
own.
I
That's why I go
love
out
it.
to eat by myself. That's why I go
I
out to
do
the
too.
basketball games by
Go
myself.
to the
'cause
beach.
If I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. I don't need nobody. Oh, hey, I
Mhm.
can't buy that ticket right now. That's cool. I'm bad though. So
Okay.
I'm
Have
gonna
you
be
done
there
a
by
solo
With
myself.
or without
Huh?
you?
Have you done a solo
Yeah, I
trip
was
yet?
gonna do it this Sunday.
You finna go on a solo trip?
Yeah, that's
you
what
going?
I'm going
It's
with
so
you.
fun.
Where she was
Please go.
going?
I was not. No,
I did
not
my
solo
first
trip.
one
trip.
last year. It was the best. I ain't had to worry about
I don't know yet. I'm still a little
nobody.
scared.
I was scared
Start
when I was
small.
on my
So
solo
like
trip,
I
though.
did Minnesota. I went to Minneapolis just to go see
That
Janae
ain't small.
Aiko.
That's 8 hours.
It's so,
You
not
did
on a
drive
flight.
or a flight?
I
Okay.
flew
All right.
Southwest.
Okay.
I went to go see
8-hour
Janae.
drive by yourself is crazy.
No, I would never do that. But I flew. I went to see
Mhm.
Janae Aiko. I came back the next day. I saw a couple friends out
Mhm.
there,
Mhm.
but it was just so liberating. Just be like, oh God, I ain't got to worry about.
Mhm.
Have y'all ever
somebody-
gone out the country by yourself?
Mm-mm.
I would
No,
not do
I don't
that.
think
That's
I
a
would do that.
whole different experience.
You've
I've
done
done
it?
that. Yeah,
What'd you do, Jamaica?
yeah.
How did you know? How
Because
did
that'd
you
be everybody first out the country
Everybody solo
trip.
trips.
Either Jamaica, Puerto Rico,
Mhm.
I would
Okay.
or
not
maybe
go
the
to
Bahamas.
None of that by
Yep.
myself.
Girl, because
Jamaica by yourself is crazy.
my luck's so bad.
I
it'd
knew
be-
somebody out there though,
Okay.
Right.
so I
Alright.
wasn't like too alone.
You know a Jamaican out there.
I knew somebody out
Bumba
okay. That's crazy. All right, so another
Y'all
hot
too much.
topic
Mhm.
I want us to touch on was Summer Walker and Rico Reckless. They are currently dating, and it was a shock to a lot of people on the net because this is an interesting pairing.
there. Yeah.
And so we also learned that Rico Reckless has been in Summer Walker's DMs for 8 years, right?
Damn.
And he said that basically she was like, "You gonna keep this up forever?" And he like, "Yeah, I am." And so that's what happened. You know, boom,
Mhm.
they start dating
Mhm.
each other. My question is, if you know Rico Reckless, do you know this man has been in and out of jail? He a Chicago nigga. He stays in jail. He raps sometimes, and I think he the Dookie nigga, the Dookie scoop nigga. You know what I'm talking about, Josie? what did Rico Reckless do with some poop? Or did he like poop on himself or something?
He was shit on himself.
No.
Who did that? Who did that?
I'm not saying I know who it is, but if he did that, that's crazy.
What did Rico Reckless do with some poop or something? He told a story about some poop.
Whoa.
All right, well, it's some jail shit. It's some jail shit.
Okay, makes
okay?
sense. It's some jail
right.
stuff.
And so I
Y'all
feel
want some
like
shit to spit in 2 seconds. Give a bitch a second to come back.
this is a
Whoa.
great case of judging the book by its cover.
Okay.
I know that y'all all probably done had many people in y'all DMs.
Mhm.
hmm
If you had to think of just one case where you felt like, yeah, he looks weird, or I don't know, he cute, but he looked like a hoe, or whatever the case is, you judging the book up by its cover,
And it was
Yeah.
right.
and it turned out that this person was a good guy.
Mm.
Oh.
You had any of those cases?
Mm-mm.
I've had a case where my intuition was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, like last year, this guy, he wanted to like just hang out. He's like, hey, you can come to my house. But it was like at 3 a.m.
Right.
And like,
what
I'm not
the-
trying to fuck, by the way. He was like, okay, that's cool. Like, we can just go get some food. I was like,
Mhm.
what's open? So he found a taco spot. I pull up to his house and he was like, come on, get in the car. I'm like, no, I can follow you to the taco spot. Like, I don't trust you yet.
Okay.
Mhm.
And he was like, okay, you sure? I was like, yeah, this may not even be your house.
Exactly.
And so we go all the way to the taco spot, get the food, follow him back to his house. And it wasn't his house.
Mhm.
His house was actually much, much bigger.
Ooh.
And he was like, I did get tested. He was like, yeah, I just don't like showing people my house because like they see a nigga with money, they instantly just get attached.
Mm.
So he actually
Right.
showed me to his real house.
Mhm.
And the house that he had me go to was like his homie house. But his
Okay.
real house was actually the big ass. That was like the biggest ass house I've ever been in. And he was
Okay.
like 30 years old. He was cool. He just
Just wanted to chill.
yeah, he just wanted to chill, just make conversation. But I'm thinking
Yeah.
like either he gonna fuck me or kill me at 3 a.m. So I'm
Got
like
you.
regretting all of
Got
my
you.
decisions. So like my intuition has
But I
like,
feel like we have
led me
all
wrong.
done that before, like knowing that I should not do this,
And you still did it.
but you did, but you end up having a very good
a very
time.
good time. So it's
Yeah.
like that discernment can fool you or get you a blessing.
Yeah, I messed
For
with a
real.
girl that had a kid, and I said I shouldn't mess with nobody with kids. She was hella fun.
Right.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's what got her the kid, the fun. Yeah.
I
Okay.
done had a situation where my intuition was right. Like you shouldn't have went on this date. Like why would you do this? And I'm
Yes.
like, dang.
I got
The
plenty of
whole
those.
time I'm just regretting it. Like why am I here? I was so scared.
What was the date?
I don't know. It was just a guy. I think when I was in middle school, he was in high school. Cause I went to like this school called Michelle Clark, and it was mixed with high school. I don't think they got the middle school.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of weird thinking about that too. Like he was
Yeah.
like really okay, whatever. But I don't like to be touched on the first date. Like I don't like no type of physical
Mhm.
nothing, because I feel like it should just be a friend. Like a friend trying to we trying to be friends. I'm trying to see if I even like you as a person before
Right.
we even get to that next level.
Mhm.
So too much touchy feely, that turns me off. It makes me feel very guarded and vulnerable.
Mm.
So he was doing a lot of that. And then like I don't like to kiss either. So he kind of like made a game where I had to like kiss him if I lost, and I was trying my hardest to win.
Whooping that
And I
ass.
lost, and he kissed me, and it was so wet. It just, it was too much. And then after that, he asked to give me oral sex, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go home.
Wow.
It's too much.
So
I was
do you like
overstimulated.
kissing once you're in a relationship?
Yeah, but not
Got
too
you.
much though.
You're not very affectionate.
In other ways. I
Okay.
just,
Okay.
kissing just
Okay.
like.
I don't know. I feel like kissing is a
It's very intimate.
it's a,
It
yeah,
is.
yeah,
It's
it's very intimate. It's a
Sex
deal
also
if you-
is.
I don't know, but kissing is a whole nother level.
It is a whole nother.
Yes.
Listen, y'all.
I get
I
it.
would have
I'm
sex
with
with
you.
somebody before I tongue them down.
I know a lot of people like that,
Wow.
especially a lot of men like that. Like they won't kiss
Yeah.
certain
Mhm.
girls, but they will put their P in their V.
We ain't doing
I'm
that
one
without
of the
kissing,
guys.
baby. I
Yeah,
ain't never
man,
did
like
no
how we
that.
gonna get the
That's
oven
diabolical.
cranked up? What the
I just
fuck?
like if you're a
mean-
bad kisser, that's a deal breaker for me.
That is a deal
That's a
breaker.
deal breaker. 'Cause
Because
like-
all that slide, baby.
and it's hard to
you
you
never
can teach
gotta worry about
motherfucker
that.
how
So
to
how do you
fuck
know if you a
before
good
kiss.
kisser?
Never been told I was bad.
Right.
Because they probably got low standards. They probably don't know what they doing.
I
They just
will
letting you
ask
lead.
somebody, like, do you like what I'm doing? Because just because other people have liked it, don't mean you will. But like,
yeah.
it's hard to
Everybody
kiss them.
like
It's hard to
everything
train
different.
somebody to kiss you right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
eat
easy to
that,
train somebody to fuck, from
mm.
my experience.
It's easy to do what?
Train somebody to fuck you right.
I guess.
Say,
Not really.
I guess.
Not really.
I mean, I'm
If
not
they
a
willing
I'm
to
not a
learn,
hoe,
if they
but
really
like
care and they willing to learn, they want
Yeah.
to
But
a lot
please
of
you.
them not
Yeah.
willing to
my
learn.
last relationship, it was the great kissing, but there were other things that we both needed to work on.
Okay.
But guaranteed, a year in, we was
And it was that. Yeah.
like clockwork.
What's
yeah.
that? What's
That's what I'm
that?
trying to figure
What's that?
Y'all
That is-
know.
y'all know, y'all, everybody here older than me. Y'all know,
Nah.
yes.
That's crazy. To
Yes. We was making the backseat of cars, our living rooms and bedrooms.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
God.
Like I'm affectionate in them ways.
Amen.
Wow.
I like hugs and kisses and like cuddling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I like
sometimes
that
I ain't
too.
gonna lie, I get overstimulated really fast.
Really?
Like too much. I just be like, back up. Like
I
it's
f-
okay.
I'm both
Mhm.
ways. Like
Like I have my moments, so I just don't want to be touched. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then I do want to be touched. So touch me.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a little, put the little hand on a little. Well, like let's say we watching TV or some shit. You start massaging my
Yeah.
little scalp, you
Stuff
know,
like that. I d-
something like
yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know you got niggas in your DMs. Some little dusties. Anybody
Ooh,
turned out
some
to be a
little
good guy?
Anybody,
She said no.
Anybody that I don't believe in responding to DMs. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Mhm.
It depends on what's in the DM. So that makes sense. Like if it's somebody that been like it's one sided, so they constantly boom, boom, boom. It's all them
Mhm.
hearts on their side, and nothing from you. Don't respond to that person. Because once you get to that, once you finally give that person a chance, they want to find every single flaw with you once they get into your space. So I don't recommend doing that.
Cause it's like they treat you like a celebrity.
Yeah, I've done
'Cause,
it
like,
one time and I regret
it's a-
doing it because he was kind of pocket watching me He was commenting on everything I was doing. Like,
That's
I'll have
scary.
my glasses on. He'd be like, "Is that real Gucci?" Or I'll be in my car. He'd be like, "Oh, when it was this car new when you got off the lot?" Like they be really wanting to know like your life. The ones that constantly want to like hit you up. It was really
That's
weird. I was just
crazy.
like,
Girl,
and
he was
that's
trying to find him a trick.
Yeah.
And
It's,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what
not
it
the
sound
one.
Me
like.
either.
'Cause-
I'm not the one. I told
We-
you.
What you
He was trying to
driving?
get you
What
to pay
got
his
going
bills,
on?
baby.
Josie, a gold digger, right? That's a gold digger. All right. Okay.
No, so I don't believe in it, especially if they're too persistent. It sends me.
He's giving
Yeah.
brokey.
It's
Or
I don't know. I don't know. It
stalky.
just throws me off when somebody's too persistent.
Yeah.
That's like
Really?
the same as when women are be like in your inbox, like, "Oh, you pretty, let's be friends." That's similar to me.
That's weird.
I feel like
No.
it's some.
Really?
That's,
No, do
that's
not.
weird.
If a random
No,
female
bruh.
come to your inbox like, let's be friends, like
I'm not even a
you
friend.
ain't come across no
Talking about she trying to
real
kill
people
me.
in life.
I don't know,
Like, why you
but-
looking for friends on the internet? Like,
Cause-
dating is different, but friends on the internet, like, no.
Yeah, I will.
I don't know.
No, girl.
I disagree
No,
because
y'all,
maybe because
no.
we
Women
grew
are
up
weird.
in the era of social media.
No.
So like I
Yeah.
have met.
I'm
Well,
gonna say
now
within like just girls, no.
I like
Okay.
spontaneous shit like that.
Maybe in person.
Yeah,
But,
in person.
I feel like you've been watching me, so now you want to be
Yeah.
my
Cause
friend
she
for some
think you
reason.
cool.
No.
You keep
She either think you cool or she.
You gonna have to see me
try
in
to just-
person one day.
she
Women
want to
are
live.
weird.
She want to live in your skin.
Women
Little
are
do you know.
very weird. I don't
Weird,
really-
like she would do all that to be your friend, whole time hate you.
yeah. And
Or
then-
want
mean,
your
if-
life.
Yes.
You see how
Yeah.
people be taking pictures of people's drawers? Those are the type of people that be
Yes,
making
like why
friends.
your man
that be
even go
making
there?
friends in
Why do your
inboxes.
man even go there? Like, let me take a picture of this.
That's the type of people that
draws,
meet
like,
on Facebook.
wow.
Those are the types.
I
Trust
get both
me.
sides.
Those is the
I
type.
get both sides.
Yeah.
Women be
Yeah.
weird.
They be weird. Back door.
Women do be weird.
Women
Jealous.
Women do be
as
weird.
Fuck.
I
Oh.
don't know.
I don't think they get highlighted on how weird shit can get.
Very.
So y'all would
Yes.
have never responded to Rico Reckless. Is
No.
what y'all saying.
I
From
feel,
from his image. No.
yeah, from his image, no. I feel like it make more sense that he was in her inbox that long because she like a celebrity. I kind of
Yeah.
get it, but I'm just a regular
Damn.
girl. So if you been in my inbox that long, it's weird to me. Like, give it up. Like,
8 years
not,
is
I'm
crazy,
not gonna say
though.
I'm not nobody, but come on now. Like,
I mean, was she even Summer Walker 8 years ago?
She was Summer Walker. I don't know what she is now.
I'm like, was she the Girls Need Love ain't come out till 2019. 8 years ago was like 2017. That mean he just been on that girl bad.
Oh, he been
and
liking her
she
before
just
the
so happened to
fame.
become Summer Walker that we know today.
Okay, that
Mhm.
kind of put a new perspective
Yeah.
on it a little.
I'm like, if it's true that it was 8
just feel
If
years.
it's true, it's 8.
Because
cool.
I'm like, that's a
I just
persistent
feel like
man.
why don't she go for a higher value man and she's a high
I'm
value woman?
crying.
I mean,
What? She's a high
I
value
love
woman.
Summer Down, but
Is
like,
she?
if
Is
she
she?
went for high
in
value
terms of
men,
like what assets and stuff, but like,
Like,
mentally, I don't know.
if
'cause
she
ain't
went for
going
that, we
the
would. I don't
same-
think we would have the Summer Walker we know of today.
True, the music
Because the music is
oh,
from
yeah.
pain. It's birthed
Yeah.
from pain. Not to say that
Mhm.
like London on the Track or Meat Shore,
Maybe she be dating
Rico
these
was
men,
low
but she
value
know
as
she can
far
get
as
a
money,
They
hit
was
but
out of
all
it.
like,
all kind of the same.
yeah, I'm like they was.
with different levels of the same. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Mhm.
Now, you as a friend, and you seeing the pattern of the men that your friend is
Mhm.
dating, the men and women. What do you do in that position?
Mind
Because
my business.
you mind your business.
I don't
Mind
know.
my
It depends on the
business.
level of the friend. Some friends, like my best friend, we've built that bond to where we can be brutally honest with each other.
Mhm.
But like my homegirl from college, who we only kick it once a month, if she dating ain't shit men all the time, that's none of my business unless she asks me. And then I'll be like,
yeah,
do you,
ask me and I'm.
are you telling me to just listen or do you want a
Right.
real answer?
Mm-hmm.
And if you pick the real answer, you can't be mad what come out my mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I
It
am.
it varies on the friend. Because every friend is different, just like every relationship is different.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then you got something like you just
Mhm.
let you be single and you try to tell a woman in a relationship about her relationship.
They be like, well,
kinda
you're
feel
single
like,
anyway, bitch. Well, you should have asked me.
right.
You should have came to me.
Like, do you want? Okay, I'm
Okay.
just on the outside looking in. It don't
Right.
look right, friend.
I don't say anything anymore when it comes to people relationships.
They
I
be
just let-
I like
sensitive.
that.
It'll like ruin your whole
Yeah.
It
friendship.
can.
That's why I just let them be.
Because you can't
Yeah.
compete with
If they
pillow
tell me
talk.
something, I'd be
You
like,
cannot.
No.
do what your heart
And you
tells
could be doing more for your friend than that man is.
And 9 times out of
Baby,
10, you
it don't
are
matter.
on an emotional
Yeah.
level.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You're probably in a relationship with your homegirl on an emotional level
Yes.
compared to the relationship she has with that man.
Yeah, it's just physical.
Yep. They just fucking their dates from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if your man's and y'all emotional connection is not touching how it feels with your friends, then you shouldn't be with that person. Because if you should
Yeah,
be
you
that should
shouldn't.
be your friend.
That's
Mhm.
yeah. it's
Like y'all
supposed
should
to
be friends first. and then it turns into romance where
Yeah.
you all had a foundation. Now, if y'all just fucking, you do your thing.
Exactly.
And if you want something with this person, it's easy to know if this is what you should be doing if the emotional connection is at least there. You got some type of
I agree.
foundation.
I'm with you when you're right.
Okay.
That's why I'm always with you.
Now they're also saying respond to that man in your DMs. You might be missing out on your husband. Is that bad advice?
Some people might. Like, every
No.
situation is different.
You
Like,
need to
do
align
what you
with your peace.
align with your
peace.
intuition. Because 9 times out of 10, that intuition is right. I know I just stated the case
Yeah.
when it
Gotta-
wasn't, but it has saved my life a plethora of times just recently this week. Like, if you think that man is of worth at least to reply, just reply. It ain't gonna hurt to reply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, don't meet him at 3 a.m. to go to White Castle, girl. He gonna get you.
Please don't be out here meeting men at 3 a.m.
At
that
White
you meet
Castle.
online. No.
Yeah,
Right.
that's sick. Okay. I think that's terrible advice. I don't.
You do?
What? What's
Nah.
terrible advice?
To not respond to that man?
No. So if you know it don't pass the eye test, don't respond.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We said it in the episode with the men for Valentine's Day, and they all were like, go after the girl that wants you. And so it's also your responsibility as the girl to know I don't like he ain't passing the eye test for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
just
if
leave them.
Physical is important to you
It
to
is.
maintain a sexual attraction to a person, then you shouldn't act upon it and respond to that nigga DM just because you lonely.
Right.
It takes two.
Because you're gonna hurt him. But that's different though. Because
gonna
you
hurt
could be
them
ignoring a
again.
man's
Just don't be
DMs that
wasting
you
your
find
time.
attractive for different reasons.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll ignore a motherfucker DM just because I don't like how many followers he got. I'm that shallow. What you got 5K for? You got hoes. Why you hitting me up?
Social media tells a lot about a person.
It do. But then
I think
again,
so,
Even
too.
their thoughts.
I got
you see their
16K and I'm lonely.
They could be on
Always
Facebook
bashing
saying-
women. I
I'm
know
always
all that
bashing
type of
women.
shit.
Maybe to
I
their
can't trust the
political view,
Grand
everything.
Rising. Do not say Grand. I'm not responding. Grand Rising my ass. Leave me alone.
People views will tell you a lot, especially on Facebook. People just
Oh,
say
yeah.
anything. It
Mhm.
don't matter what the topic is. You gotta pay
Yeah.
attention to stuff like that.
Facebook celebrities. No, we can't talk.
Why
But I'm talking shit because I have 16,000 followers and I don't have any hoes.
Why
I'm
don't
just shallow.
y'all listen to how a person present themselves on social media? Like, it don't gotta be y'all, but this is just out in the air for any woman. Because I feel like that is a clear indication of where that man's head is at right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know a lot of women, they probably don't have the conversation that they supposed to about like, what is your idea on if we were to get pregnant right now? How would that be for you? What would we do if our kid is gay? Like, they don't be having these conversations
And his
with the
Facebook
nigga.
said it all from the get go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you ain't choosing to talk to the nigga to actually get to know if y'all are compatible, and then you ain't even paying attention to the clues that's being presented.
Yeah.
No.
I don't get it. I don't
Me
get it.
either. We need to bring one of those girls in one day and like have an honest conversation. I do feel like some
I be
people
having them conversations.
that,
Yeah.
and it's good to have them, but I think some people think like, oh, that's just how he is on social media.
Like,
Like,
oh,
I
we
was-
just trolling.
Like he just trolling. Yeah, I had to do that. I used to talk to
Ain't too
people like,
much
I'm just
trolling.
trolling. Come on, you
Yeah.
just said I fucked my ex 3 minutes ago,
Right.
and that's just trolling. Like, come on now.
That's not
It's
funny.
childish,
It's
too.
not. That's
It's
what
not
I.
funny.
That's why
Mhm.
I had to like tell him like, you're not funny. Like you not even touching me on social media, and I just post a picture and smile.
Yeah.
Like you doing all this for
Mhm.
500 followers is like at least make you some money from it. I would kind of understand it. Like if that's
Mhm.
your brand and that's not really who you are. Because I'm pretty sure Summer Walker, she's not lonely all the time and singing
Yeah.
about constant bullshit. I'm pretty sure she's a pretty happy girl
Yeah.
on a regular basis. But people have brands and some people lean into their brand on social media. Some people just trolling and hope it take off and it don't.
Yeah.
And some
Okay.
people, that's how they really are.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And I stay away from them people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you all think that your partner is a reflection of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Your friends are too.
Facts.
yeah.
Start with the partner first before we get to
Ooh.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what you got going on over there? Why you oohing?
I don't know
What you
because
oohing
like
for?
I had like a past relationship, and this is so crazy because I FaceTime my mama, well both my parents this morning. I asked them, I was like, have y'all ever felt like my ex wasn't for me? Like, was it ever a moment of time? And they was like, yeah. And I was like, well, why the hell y'all never said that to me? My dad was like, oh, well, you young. I knew you was gonna find out one day. But I feel like parents really need to tell their kids, like, no, like.
Mm-hmm.
I know it'd be some instances where like your parents don't like the person that you dating. I never dealt with that. But like if you don't see that person for your child, you be like, this is not. Let them know, because I wish they would have told me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that person at the time was a reflection of what you had going on internally?
Yeah, like scared of being like alone. Maybe.
Okay.
I've like always been in a relationship. I've only been single for like 9 months, maybe.
And what was that?
Whatever.
How long ago was that?
That was like 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think that stems from somewhere? Why you?
I don't know. I do have a therapist though, so we can
Go
get it
figure it
figured
out.
out.
Maybe you're just a hopeless romantic.
I may be.
Yeah.
I am
maybe.
very romantic.
Okay.
Sometimes I struggle with that your relationship or your partner is a reflection of you, because I've seen so many opposites attract.
Yeah.
And not only attract, but like make shit work. And sometimes they're in the longer relationship and it's not as toxic as people thought it was. And then sometimes I'm like, girl, what are you doing with him? Or guy, what are you doing with her?
Yeah.
And but like a lot of times that shit don't be accurate. Like
yeah.
they just have two completely different fields. They're two completely different people. She's quiet, he's loud. They just click together.
Yeah.
So I don't really subscribe to that as much as other people do.
Okay. Naeem, you got anything to say to that?
No, I feel like there is a direct reflection, because this is somebody you're always with. This is somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with. So you're okay with the things they do. Somebody's dating somebody that they know racist. You're always going to be paired together. You're always going to be paired together as racist. No matter if your husband is racist, they're going to be like, oh, his wife is racist too. Like, they always look like more towards the man when it comes to comparisons. So if they be like, oh, you're a reflection of your husband, it's because he's the one that's supposed to be leading and you're following along.
Right.
So I think
They do
I
that.
think
I mean,
they
look
do
at
that
Bobby
a lot.
and Whitney. They all thought Bobby was the root of all her issues. Whole time it was her family. Like a lot of the drugs she was on, she introduced Bobby to.
Yeah.
It just so happened
People
that
always say been the opposite. It's always on the man. So you have to like think about that when you're in a relationship with somebody. Even if they own like social media, they're saying like homophobic things like that. They're gonna be like, damn, that's her boyfriend.
Right.
Like, is that what you think too?
right. Do you
Do
hate
you
facts
agree with
too?
that? Like that's all that is
Yeah.
important. So I think it is reflection.
And then too, sometimes they may seem like they're opposites, but in private,
Yeah. You don't know what they talking
I
about.
strongly believe Holly and DDG, they the same person.
Yeah.
She just keep that shit private. She
Yeah.
probably get that boy hell. I don't know. It's just an assumption. But I'm
not
like,
playing with him at all.
people be saying she's the crazier one. She just got a better public image and PR. But like,
she looks so angelic.
yeah, she know her man, and I'm pretty sure he know her too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have this article. It's 29 bisexuals discussed their relationships that they had with men and women. And so I'm going to just read some of the statements that they have in this article.
Anyone here bisexual?
No, but I like women. Y'all like men.
So we bisexual as four of
And
us.
so we can decide
Is
on
that how
if
that
we think
works?
any of these statements are facts, cap, or we don't know.
Let's do it.
Bisexual woman here. I find that women were usually hornier and easier to talk about sex with, but could also be very emotionally demanding. Sorry. In my experience, men are rougher and it is easier to make them happy. That said, I am currently dating a kind of girly girl. Gender roles are completely out the window, which makes me very happy. Now, from you all's perspective of dating men and then you being a said woman, do you think that women are usually hornier and easier to talk to? Do you think that you are actually hornier than what you give off? Like your sex drive is there. You're interested in having sex. You like doing that type of activity, but you might be emotionally demanding. Also,
Naima, you are
I'm
funny.
emotionally
yeah.
I don't think I'm hornier than men. No, but emotionally demanding. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm both.
Okay.
So it doesn't really balance out that well. You first meet.
I mean, yeah.
But no. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't work out because that's something that I want. But like with that, I want the emotional like attachment. But a lot of men don't know how to be emotionally attached. So it doesn't work out. They're more focused on what's in it for them,
Okay.
rather than giving some type of something back, something that's important back.
Okay.
And
Okay.
just think with their
Now you
Okay.
like the niggers.
I love
Okay.
I love the men.
This bisexual woman said that in her experience, men are rougher and they're easier to make happy. Make
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you?
I
Easy to satisfy.
I promise I'm not a whore. I've just had some very eclectic sexual experiences that I'm not ashamed to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I have made a couple men come just from being in the room.
Ooh.
So
Hold up.
yes.
Hot shit. Fire
No.
shit. Okay.
And vice versa. I'm not finna just from my move like, yeah.
They saw that ass.
When motherfuckers
They
be
said
like,
that shit fast.
it don't even be that. It just be the aura.
Okay.
But like, you know,
Rizzler.
some men, yes. The men I have encountered, not a lot.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yes, they are generally rougher and also at the same time easier to
They're simple.
please. Yeah, they just take your clothes off, they gonna get the rest of the time. Basically. A lot of men like to be worshipped.
Yeah.
Whereas I think women, I don't know. I think women like to be pleased.
That is their job to let us know.
Right.
Do you like to be
Do you guys like to
pleased
be
over
pleased?
being worshipped?
Are y'all pillow princesses or do you guys like to worship your man?
What's a pillow princess?
Like, do you like, him to
Just
get
be
in
submissive?
and no. Do you like him to please your body? Like,
And
eat
take,
you the right
like,
way?
Oh yeah.
Make love to you the right way?
Mhm.
Or are you more so,
Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah,
and
like,
show him the way.
show
Like
him
you
the
have
way.
to show him the way, or you want him to just take control and do his thing.
or do you like to make him feel like a man is what I'm asking.
Okay.
taking control.
You
Okay.
like to take control.
No, I don't like to take
You
control.
want him
Yeah.
to take control.
Yes.
Right.
But
Make you feel
I like
good.
to take
Mhm.
control too, though.
Mhm.
It's a healthy balance.
It is. It
Mhm.
depends on the day. The
Yeah,
temperature.
it depends on the day.
Yeah.
The wind.
Okay. No, this person also said gender roles are completely out the window with the girly girl that she's currently dating.
But she just called her a girly girl.
The girl that she's dating is a girly girl. And she says being
Mm.
with the girly girl, I guess someone that's, not as mask presenting,
Mhm.
the gender roles are not there in the relationship. And she
Mhm.
likes that. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
I am on the side of, I think that gender roles kills relationships.
Yes, it.
Okay.
Yes, it do.
Okay.
Only if you let it.
Yeah, only if you
Yes.
let it.
Yeah.
Only if you let it.
Yes.
But it has a potential to kill a relationship.
I think if you start off the relationship coming into that shit like, men's supposed to lead, women's supposed to follow,
Whoa.
submit, I got to make more money.
That's your trade
If
voice.
you come into it, if you coming into it like that and you just pushing that,
Mhm.
like, cool, that's what you want. So you need to go find someone that's exactly like that.
And there are plenty
Yeah.
of them.
They match the other
Yeah.
way. Like they're going to
Mhm.
submit. They want to submit. You can't just force that on a person like
Yeah.
at all. I
Mhm.
think when you do it, you're killing the relationship already. You're not going to
Especially
like
in
you started off
same-sex
bad. Bro.
relationships.
You said what?
Especially in same-sex relationships.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I've felt gender roles as much in my relationships at all.
That's
I
good.
just like. I think I was just raised a certain way to be my mom's son, so I'm gonna just take the garbage out. You ain't gotta worry about that. Like
Aw.
that'll happen,
Yeah.
but you can still take the garbage out. Like you see
Yeah,
a fool, you can
yeah,
take it out.
yeah.
You feel
You
me?
can do it.
Yeah, like common
Mhm.
decency. You feel me? But
yeah.
men in heterosexual relationships definitely heavy in the gender roles.
Yeah.
Now, I think in certain cases, cool, it works for y'all.
Mhm.
But I think at a certain point, ego and pride take over.
It does.
And
It
it's no
does.
longer about like, I just feel like this is what works for us. It's more so it has to be this way or
Yeah.
I feel less than or whatever.
I think people just like to lead and like to be led at some point in every relationship, whether that be heterosexual, homosexual, pan, asexual. Like nobody is 100% submissive. Nobody is 100% dominant. It's gonna be moments where like I want to submit, and then it's
Yeah.
gonna be moments where like I want to lead. Just
Mhm.
like the average general thought on a heterosexual relationship. Everybody expects the woman to lead on planning the wedding.
Yeah.
And everybody expects the man to lead on taking care of the finances.
Yeah. The
Ye-
woman taking care of
right.
the kids.
But like it all come down to who want to take who wants
Yeah.
to lead in this moment, who wants to, be submissive in the next moment. I think we just tie it to gender so much.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's stupid.
I think one thing that men do, they will like get into a situation with a woman and know how she is before the relationship, and then while in the relationship,
They had to change.
expect her to change.
Mm.
And I don't like that. I don't like that. It's like, go find what you want in
Right.
a woman.
Right. If he was
Just like I don't
inconsistent,
agree with trying to like mold a man, build a man,
You
train a
can't.
man. Like, you gotta come with these attributes already.
Can't raise a man.
Are you kidding me?
Huh? You can't. You can't. I don't like it, but she ate that with that one little record. You can't raise a man. You can't change him.
Okay. Okay.
You can't change nobody.
What do you do in this? Can you coexist with a guy that's pushing gender roles in a relationship on you, and y'all didn't start off that way? Like, you came into it with your income bracket, with your goals and ambitions. He came into it with his, and then y'all just rocking. Yes, let's say y'all start living together or something, and he feel like, shit, you starting to make too much money or something.
Yeah.
You
That's
ever
a
been in a
jealous
relationship where you can
man.
feel the effect of a gender role fighting against your relationship?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you
But
have
money is a topic I'm never going to like. You making too much money. What you want me to do? Make less? Like, that's insane to me.
Yeah.
But like cooking, stuff like that, yeah. Because I don't like to cook.
Okay.
I do it every now and then. But wanting me to cook more, not finna do it. Because it's like, I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't enjoy it. You're not going to make me do something that I'm not happy doing.
So what is your compromise? If he wants you to cook more, that ain't really your thing, and he knew that coming into it, what is your compromise to it?
No, you tell me.
So I have a homegirl. She just recently became married. Shout out Simone. Shout out Reese. Those my
Congratulations.
And she didn't know how to cook at first.
Okay.
He knew that coming into it.
Okay.
He knows how to cook. He
Yeah.
cooks a lot. He does a lot of the cooking in the crib.
Can she clean?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
We cleaning
But
now.
They're married now, and he said like, "Hey, I want you to learn how to cook." And so she prioritized that to be something that she learns how to do. That don't mean she got to cook every day now.
Right.
But that just means I would
She
love
doing it more
like
often.
it's a collaborative act. You know, you ain't gotta only just fucking
Yeah.
cook. But he also didn't force it on her and say women are supposed to know
That's
how to
good.
cook.
That's good.
So I think it's a happy balance there. You don't go into the relationship just saying, "Well, this bitch need to know how to cook." No,
Right.
it's like
Well, that's what love is about. It's about sacrifice a lot of
Yes.
times. About opening yourself to new perspectives and ideas and concepts and trying new things. I mean, even when you have a child, you sacrificing a lot of time to raise your child.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't want to go to the playground, but of course, you want your baby to have a good life. You do the same for your husband or your wife. You try, at least you should try to be interested in the things that they're interested in because you want that in return. Other than that, well, why the hell did y'all get married if you weren't gonna make some sort of sacrifice or try to be open about new things? It's a whole new person in your life. And that's why I'm open with, right now, I'm just not ready to be married. I'm not ready for that sacrifice. I'm not ready to be open like that.
Big step.
I'm not finna watch the Sox game with you just because you're a Sox fan. At least not right now.
Right. I don't
Like I don't want to watch sports, nigga. But like once I find a man who I really like,
I might want to watch it with him.
like you
because I
said,
just want to be in his space.
right?
I
Like I want to
game.
care about what you into. Like I wasn't into anime before this one dude I was talking to. Then I started watching that shit. It was still trash, but like I put up like an effort.
Did you ever watch it on your own, or was it always with him?
Okay, so he put me on to the show called Class of the Elite. I did like that one, but all them other ones, like the demon coming and shanking the whole village.
Yeah, I don't
and
like none with
the
no
mama
demons.
came out the belly. It'd be too. I'm like,
It's too
I like
much.
Avatar, that Last Airbender. That was the only anime I grew up with.
Okay,
It ain't anime. I think that's racist. But that was my limit on the whole dramatic and shit. The anime be too dramatic for me. I like the simple shit.
depressing.
Yeah.
It be
I
a
need
lot of
something
stuff
simple.
going
I thought Dragon
Gotta
Ball
stop
Z was
this.
a lot.
I genuinely thought Naima's love life would be better because she like anime, and I know a lot of guys like anime. But
it's like different genres and like different areas of professional shit.
I just feel like even
alive.
when you like what the niggas like, it ain't enough. You know? I'm just playing.
That's why I be like,
I'm
fuck,
just
fuck
playing.
the niggas.
I'm just playing. I'm gonna read another one, and then we can move on because a lot of these are about gender roles. They don't like it.
Okay.
My girlfriend walks around naked more than my ex-boyfriend. From your perspective,
Is this from a man saying this?
yes.
Okay. When he said walk around naked in public?
Not just in the crib.
Oh,
like, in
okay.
the crib. So the girl is more open to just her body being exposed and whatnot, but the guy isn't. Do you think that body positivity in men is a thing for them more than we think it is? Because we always openly talk about like our body positivity and just having shame in certain ways of how we look. But what about men?
It's not as open, but yeah, that every guy that I've talked to has insecurities with his body, and they just mask it and aren't open about it. But yeah, for sure.
When having sex with them, do they like the lights off and shit? Like that would cues to show you like they probably don't really, they ain't really open their body and being comfortable with it.
Yeah, like for me, honestly speaking, I don't like to have sex with my shirt off.
Okay.
Just because I feel like these are always in the way. And this
Them
is
biddies.
always,
Man,
how
you think?
this is always in the way. But like men pick up on it very easy. So like they'll be like, take the shirt off. I want to see all of you. Just to kind of like help with that insecurity.
Would you be like, oh?
No, the shirt stays on, but thanks, boo. That is not how I sound. You just really tried me, bro. I got you. How you sound?
Okay.
Thank you. That's what you want to talk about me.
I hope not.
Nigga. That's how you sound. Come on. Submissive don't mean soprano, asshole.
Naima Demetria.
Yes.
Are y'all comfortable with y'all bodies and like you just walk around a nigga and just be butt ass naked? Do it take you moments to just get up to that, or like how is it with just being exposed around men?
It take me moments to get to that.
Okay.
I feel like if you had a naked mom, you a naked girl.
Okay.
I'm a naked girl.
I'm a naked.
It take me a minute.
In private.
I like from dating somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
take me a
Of
minute.
course, it takes some time.
I'm like
a
a lights off person.
Yeah, a lights off. Okay.
Yeah. Like if I'm getting up and I'm naked, I need to find my robe.
So is it just?
I ain't doing all that.
Is it
I
uncomfortable?
already saw everything.
I don't know. My man said I'd be like, you looking too hard now. Gonna
Okay.
see.
Is it uncomfort? Is it insecurity? Is it not wanting to feel not beautiful to them now that the clothes is off? Like, what is it?
I think it's all of those things
Yeah.
that you said, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you
Yeah,
somebody
we
get to looking
human.
at you too long. You be like, what are you looking at?
What
Like,
the fuck is you looking at?
do you think I'm starting to get ugly? Or something?
Right.
Like, what's
you
up? Like,
you
what's
be
going on in
overthinking
your
like, oh
head?
God. I done took my shirt off. He ran away.
I had said this in the episode with the guys, but I feel like things should be intentional. Like you should be surveying what the people like, especially the people that you find attractive. So like if you feel like typically a lot of dark skinned women be online saying, hey, I like my niggas to look like Batista, then you know,
They do.
maybe you should take a mental note of that. That don't mean you gotta go form and look like him. That means that probably you should be fit. And they might not like a BON. Or shorter girls probably like guys that's over 6 foot. You just won't match with them. Yeah. I know that I'm used to being an athlete. I like to be in the gym. I like to be built and toned and whatnot. And so I know personally, if I feel like I'm a little chunky and shit, I probably ain't going the first time around want to have my shirt off or something.
Yeah.
So I'm staying in the gym. I'm staying in the gym because I know that I'm actively looking. I might be naked in front of somebody, have my shirt on. So I wonder if that's something that you all think about just in y'all little solitude.
Yeah.
Let me go get in the gym or let me stop eating some of this because I know I might want to be around some fine shit sometime.
Yeah.
Shirt's got to come off.
Yeah, not even just being around other people. Like I want to look in the mirror and like what I see for myself.
Yeah, I definitely have days where I avoid the mirror. I don't like doing that, so
Yeah.
let's get these crunches in.
Yeah.
But then too, do y'all ever have? I don't know how it is with women, but like, will y'all not talk to somebody who's like just too fucking pretty
Would you?
from both a
Like
gay
that's too
perspective?
handsome.
Yeah.
Too
I get what
like
you mean.
too pretty. Yeah, like I
No.
don't like my man too
I like
pretty.
like medium.
I like
Schmuck, like you know what I'm saying.
Medium cute.
I like a
Yeah.
little grunge
Not
to
too
him.
like.
Nah,
I like
don't
August.
like-
August
don't like-
Alsina. Nah.
I like
That's
I'm
too
not
cute.
talking-
Yeah, that's
too
too
cute.
much for me.
Okay.
That's too much for me.
Nah.
I'm
August
like,
Alsina too much for you.
yeah,
That's
Just right.
that's just right.
Okay.
I need
That's
an
right.
I need an Idris Elba
I
looking.
like stuff like that.
I
I'm
need
not
to-
saying I want him, girl.
I'm
I'm talking
saying,
about,
like,
talking
It's
about
a,
his
it's, a,
face.
it's a maximum of 5 lip licks for me. After that, it's too much. You think you too
Lip
cute.
My max is like Michael
But I
Ealy.
never dated a man who I felt like thought they was cute. Like
I don't
give
want
that
nobody
type
to
of
think they
energy. Like
cuter than
no,
me.
You said
Right.
what?
was
I
too
don't want
into their
nobody to
looks.
think they cuter than me.
Yeah, I
guess I'm
never dated
shallow. I
nobody
don't
that
feel
was
like
just that into their
that
lip.
ain't my
I
thing
don't think
either.
so.
I like a little rough hands. Like, why your hands
You
soft
can
to
still
me?
have rough hands, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I'm shallow. What about because you're into
No, I like girly girls.
girly girls.
You need to be.
You've never ever thought
If I was to
about
date a girl, it would have to be a girly girl.
I'm dating
for
a stud.
sure.
I'm sorry. I'm too
Are
gay.
you bisexual?
No.
Okay.
I ain't dating
You,
no
you
girly
just
girl.
you just be fucking with their little heads, huh?
If I date a
I ain't
girl,
never
I'm not
It-
dating.
no
I'm not
woman
dating
here.
no
You gotta
girly
be
girl.
a-
I do not want nobody to like
it's
me.
stud. It's not derogatory,
I see
right?
it for
Or is
Naima.
it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, it
gotta.
depends on.
Mhm. I'm
If
not
you calling
sucking.
me a stud,
I'm
it
not
is.
calling you one. I'm just
No,
saying,
I was-
like,
but-
if I was to date one, it had to be a stud. But I'm not kissing no strap. I feel like that's just too much. Hell
You would
no.
you would date a stud?
I have been attracted to a stud, but then I'm like intelligent enough to know like I'm just attracted to her masculinity.
Yeah.
So I know like once, like if it gets sexual, I'm probably like,
Yeah,
You
for
gonna-
sure. You could
back
like
back
I've
the fuck
seen
up.
and be like, oh my gosh. she do
Yeah,
look
like
good,
I'm not
but I don't
blind.
think
Like
it'll
she's
get-
a
it could
handsome
get to-
girl.
yeah.
Exactly. But I know like, baby, what we gonna do? Bump coochies?
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but
Right.
I don't like.
Insane.
I don't like women that only like to have sex with women. I hate y'all.
You don't
with a passion.
like them.
No, like
What
you
kind
can't.
of
If you
shit-
can't
But
see,
you only like to have
Sex-
sex with
She
women.
said she don't
No,
like
correct?
them.
no,
like,
no, I'm saying,
fuck
like-
you, bitch.
the you're not
Just kidding.
bisexual. Well, you claim to be bisexual, but you only can see yourself just having sex, but you can't see yourself being with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're not saying okay?
So
Got
you don't like people that just have fun.
that just have fun.
Oh
you don't want
my
to be an
God.
experiment.
Nah, I don't. Nah,
I thought you said
can't
you
come
don't
over
like-
here.
They
You
using
got-
women. They
Oh,
using
okay. So you
women.
talking about
Yeah.
for you?
Got
For
you.
me.
Okay, I
For
get
me.
you. I'm
I
like,
thought you
damn,
said
don't
you
like
just.
that
I
hoe?
thought you said you made it seem like you only date girls who also like men.
No,
Got you.
no.
I'm like, what kind of
I don't
shit
like
is
them
that?
either. No,
Okay,
no, thank you.
like,
Like,
what?
That's a mental
No.
illness.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
women-
like, are you okay? Because the more we talking, I don't know.
the women that like to use women's bodies for their
Yes.
own fantasies. That's what
Got
you're
you.
But they don't
You're
never
not a
wanna be with
fetish.
No, I am not a
Exactly.
fetish, and no, you need to stay
Yeah.
over there with
Yes.
what they call it, Pound Town. Stay on
Stay on Pound
stay over
Town,
there, Pound
and then
Town.
DL Trade, stay over there.
Stay over there.
Yeah.
I'm too old
What
for
is
that.
that?
DL
Trade.
Trade, so
Mhm.
like basically a down low man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he just likes.
But when did we add trade to it?
So let me
the
let me
trade
stop
mean,
because
though?
I love my trade because
Mhm.
you can be trading out the closet. Let me get that clear.
Okay.
DL is where I'm too grown for that shit. Like you
Yeah.
gotta like I had a dude. He was 28. Why are
Mhm.
you DL? You
Yeah.
got your own place, your own. You have a
Mhm.
nice career.
Why you
Why do
still
you?
caring about
Why do
what
you
other
give a
people
fuck about
think?
what people say about your sexuality? I just feel
Yeah.
like you got some
more
growing to
accepting
do.
now, I feel like.
It is.
No, with this current administration,
More
nah,
than like
baby.
back
Oh, yeah,
then.
now
They
with this
finna come
current-
scoop our asses up. So maybe I understand
Oh,
the DL
no.
trade, stay DL
Can we,
trade.
can we
Please
be in a
don't.
lavender marriage?
What is that?
What is that?
I know.
You know what it is?
Help me.
I feel like I
Educate
do, but I
me.
can't give you
So
a
it's
definition.
it's a fake marriage or
Yeah.
just a fake relationship with a guy and a
Oh my
woman
God.
to disclose to hide
Yeah.
that they're actually
Gay?
homosexual.
Oh, so they both beards. They both each other's
basically.
beards.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been seeing it because they be
Yeah.
like me and my lavender mirrors because Trump
Yeah.
finna come say, yes,
Yeah.
we can.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Dang,
Oh,
I
I'm
believe
so
it.
strong. so
That's
strong.
not
Dang, she said that's not believable.
No, okay, hold on. What's up, babe?
Oh, no.
I love you, man.
Nah,
My
you gotta
baby,
stop.
G. Stop playing with me. That's my shorty.
No.
About this
Shorty?
one
That's my shorty.
It's all me over here. What is
That
y'all
sound
saying?
more. That's my shorty. That's crazy. Okay, I want to play a few games.
Let's do it.
Let's play. We listen and we don't judge.
I'm judging.
We all know this nice little game that started on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a few. I just got 3 little things, and if you have an example or an experience, cool. If you don't, you don't, and we can move on to the next one.
Mhm.
We listen and we don't judge. Was something you did for a romantic interest that you chose over your friend?
Like, yeah, I canceled on my homegirls at the club to hang with a boy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Shoot
Okay.
me. Don't shoot me too hard.
That's probably as bad as
Mhm.
it will be.
Yeah.
It's not really nothing much
Yeah,
like
I'm-
too extreme.
I never done that before though.
Mhm.
Like if I tell you I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna show up. I'm not gonna be mad if,
If
you
it's
do
like
it
a
though.
regular club outing, but if it's like a birthday, yes.
Yeah, I ain't missing
If
no
we just a
birthday.
But
regular
I just feel like
Yeah.
if you tell me you gonna do something, do it. I got a real problem with that. Like, don't tell me you gonna do something if you're not gonna do it.
Mhm.
But I'm still not gonna be upset. I'm just gonna be like adding a little tally mark. Like,
Noted. She got
I'm
3
gonna say
more with
something
me.
eventually because
Mhm.
you keep doing it. Like, just
No.
let
It was
me
a
know.
one-time thing.
But
Yeah.
I also feel like communication is just big.
Mhm.
Like, if we plan something and the day comes and you don't want to come no more, just tell me. me. But I shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
You don't
I
say
said
shit.
it. I told him
got
like,
me
hey,
messed up.
this is guy. He want to
ghosting?
see me.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
play
just
them
gonna ghost
games
my
with
friends. I'm
nobody.
like,
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's a nigga trying to see me. Y'all cool with that? They're like, yeah, because
Girl,
we've all
go
done it to each
ahead.
other.
Go ahead.
So that ain't no judgment there. It's just honesty.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
communicate. That's all I want.
I agree with you, Demetri.
Don't
I
let your
hate that
best friend
shit.
stop you from finding your husband.
You're right. Because
Hey.
I can't love on you the way that men love on.
I don't want to.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
I don't want to.
I got one. I got a real serious one.
Okay.
I had a friend from high school, love her to death. We go to college, graduate from college. She had a traumatic relationship that started from college and then entered into us graduating. At this time, she exploring her sexuality or whatever. She messing with the girls a little bit, right? Telling me about it. I'm like, okay, do your thing. Now, do I know that we have some attraction to each other? Yes, I do. But I'm choosing to suppress it. Cool. I started messing with somebody. This somebody, sister, is now dating that friend's ex. Okay. I knew nothing about this friend's ex's past. I knew nothing about their relationship. I just knew that they dated. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how traumatic it was.
Okay.
I started dating the girl, and the friend don't like the girl either. Mm-hmm. She don't like the girl. She don't think she the one for me.
Okay.
I'm not thinking she don't think she the one solely because that girl is just not the one. I'm also thinking she
a little jealous.
You know. So boom, she just out of nowhere tripping over me because she like, you should have known not to mess with Shorty because the trauma that I have with that ex, and that ex is always around, so I feel like you being too friendly with the fucking ex now because you always with the girl. Just throwing shit on me, and I'm like, bro, you don't even know I'm dipping this nigga. I'm trying to make sure we don't ever be in the same room together out of respect from you. So long story short, she internalized a lot of things, and she put it out on me. But now that we're not friends anymore, I wish I would have stopped messing with the Shorty and just mess with my friend, man.
I mean, that's not me. I get that.
I do feel like that girl, the girl wasn't the one for me. I feel like, yes, she wasn't the one. And although I'm not saying I should have messed with my friend, I'm saying that I should have chose to, I guess,
have fun,
focus on my friendship over the girl because she wasn't the one. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's my little listen, don't judge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it from that perspective.
Okay.
I need a juicier one. Give me some shit where it's like,
juicier?
ooh, girl.
Okay. Our next one is
try me. Try my judgment.
When did you know your ex hated you or you hated your ex?
Oh shit.
That's not juicy enough.
Careful what you asked for. See, I never hated him because, like I said, we finna hang out tonight. I will say I knew when things was over when I downloaded Tinder and I found him on Tinder. So maybe that was it. Man,
Okay.
It was never no hate. It was just like, oh, okay, bet.
I thought you was gonna give me something juicy.
I mean, I've only had one serious ex.
Okay. All right.
Only one.
All right.
No, okay, I got one. Like there was this guy who I thought was gonna be number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I just started hating his fucking tone.
Tone
I
of his
hated the way
voice.
he sound. Yes, I'm just like, shut the fuck
It was
up.
squeaky.
It was just light skin.
Light
It
skin.
was
That's
just light
crazy.
skin.
That's crazy.
He was light skin. I was like, just shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
He sound like a bitch to you.
Yes,
Wow,
like
Dupree.
some days I used to just hang up. Like
The colorism is crazy. Queen Naija? Are you kidding me?
No, that's different. He
We
used
gotta
to
leave the
just
light skin men
he used to
alone.
love to fall asleep on the phone every night, and I used to like
Oh, how cute.
hang up because I'm just like, because I just like I need my space. I
Okay.
can't fall asleep on the phone and then wake up and talk in the morning. That's what I was like, I'm not ready for a relationship.
Okay.
I can't. And then he
Okay.
used to blast his anime and shit, and I used to hear that shit as I'm going to be like, dude.
Now I ain't gonna hold you.
You want
I'm
to
not-
stay on the phone while you watching anime?
Yeah, no, that's
That's
crazy.
Yeah, he
no,
getting on my
I'm not. We
nerves.
can talk before bed, but baby,
I'm hanging up too.
I'm hanging.
Right.
Bye.
Right.
And in the fucking background, like, come on.
that shit.
Show me,
You need to stop this. This is not how anime
Well, they say on
sound.
TikTok, the little
Hello.
Harold.
No.
We are getting canceled. Our page finna get flagged.
No.
Shout out to anime
We
lovers.
finna be like Asian
I need to
hate.
stop this.
Shout out
Asian
to
hate
Japanese
detective.
community.
Oh my god.
Naima, you ever had somebody that you feel like you knew the moment that you hated them or you knew the moment that they hated you and it just started to show?
Yeah.
Okay. What that look like? What that hate look like? When did it
So
register?
we weren't together, but we talked for like 2 years.
Mhm.
That's all I do. Talk. That's all I do. Talk to people
Mhm.
for like 2 years. I can tell by like the lack of communication, the lack of effort to see me, the lack of eye contact when we talk. He didn't remember the things that we talked about,
Mhm.
so he would like do it again and then wonder why I was tripping when he did it again because I said it already, but you didn't catch on to it.
Mhm.
And I knew that he didn't. I'm like, when I'm looking at people or if I'm dating somebody or even like anything, I look at them. Like I look what they like jewelry they have. I look at what they wear to like pick up on hints if I want to ever buy them anything.
Mhm.
Um, and I knew that he did not like me when he bought me the same necklace I already had. And that made me so mad because I just felt like I knew he was going to buy me the necklace when I saw in the mail that it was from Tiffany. And then I'm just like, I know he didn't buy nothing that's crazy expensive, $620, because this is his first gift that he ever bought me after like 2 years. So I knew it wasn't gonna be nothing crazy, but I didn't know it was gonna be the same exact necklace I already have on. And I feel like I was around him enough, and
For
like
him to know
yeah, because I
that.
wear that necklace like every single day. I wore that
Yeah.
necklace.
He wasn't even looking at your neck, girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like
look
he
at
didn't-
them titties.
like,
My bad.
He
My
didn't-
bad. My bad.
like, he
Or
didn't
maybe her
notice-
eyes, like
My
the
bad.
fuck?
Like, he didn't notice the little things about me, and I feel like when you really like somebody, you look at everything about them to pick up on. Even if like when buying a birthday gift,
Yeah.
you want to be like, you don't want to ask the person directly, like, what do you want for your birthday? You want to be like, oh, I know what this
noticed
person
this
like.
about you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm noticing like what you like,
Yeah.
like what your interests are.
You ain't
doing
wrong.
that.
No, you was
So
right.
that's why I knew.
He
when I
should have
hit-
asked you something you've never gotten that you always wanted.
Hmm?
He should have asked you what's something
He
that you
didn't, it
always
wasn't that
wanted.
thoughtful.
Did you
I
let him know
see.
you already had that necklace?
When I got yes,
And
I'm
what'd
like,
he say?
he was like, damn, I didn't even notice.
And
Don't
so
pay
what was
attention
the
to me.
next step? Did he take it back? Did you
No,
say
I had
yes?
to take it back and just get a bracelet.
Yeah, I was like, did you get the receipt?
It was at the gift receipt. He sent it through the mail, but
Good.
it was a lack of communication, lack of effort, lack of romance. I asked him, like I hinted multiple times over this 2 years, like I like flowers. I'm telling you this multiple times, and you're purposely going out your way. At that point, I feel like you don't want to buy me the flowers. And eventually, I found out he was doing it on purpose. After I kept asking and kept hinting at it, and I knew he was doing it on purpose. I just wanted him to say it, so I don't sound like I'm going crazy.
He ain't the only man that did that.
So and then he would be like, "Well, I'm just not on that type of time." I'm just like, flowers is $12.
He ain't
After
on that
2
type
years?
of time.
And I'm just like, why don't you say these things? And I just figured out he just wanted to use me.
Yeah.
So then I just
Use
cut
you
it
in
off
what way?
sexually.
Okay.
I think that's all it was.
Yeah, I'm
He
looking
keeps
in the
telling me,
camera.
and then he like comes back here and there, like, oh, well, you wanted me to be a man, I can be one now for you. But I know what he wants. So it's just like you can't
Right,
manipulate
follow
that out of me. I'm not.
intuition.
Nah, you're not coming back.
He wanted
Huh?
you for certain
Not
reasons.
spinning the block over here.
I always say, a man, when he wants you, you will know.
Yeah.
Mm.
When
Will
a-
you really?
You will.
Yeah, you gonna know.
I am a man. When
For sure,
No,
for
like
sure.
for real. Like when a man wants you,
Mhm.
you will know,
Yeah.
and you will know for what reasons too.
Okay.
He will show you in more ways than one.
Yes.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
If a nigga, if he leaving you second guessing, boo, he's not the one for you.
Yes.
You can't go
I'm-
back because I feel like he was 32. I feel like at that age, if you're not picking up on what I want, then
You're
you
choosing
can't-
not to.
Right.
Yeah.
Too
You're
old for
right.
that. He's I'm still in my prime. I still want
No,
to
you're
I still want to talk to multiple women. I'm like, okay, then we shouldn't be talking.
You
So
got
that's what
about
we
10
start
more years, sir, before you are old dog in a club that everybody talking shit
talking.
about.
And I feel like that's what he's gonna end up
Yeah.
as, honestly.
Mhm.
Well, I know who you're
But-
talking about.
Okay, Demetria, your turn. When did you
Um,
know that your ex hated you or you hated your ex?
I feel like I knew I hated my ex. I don't even want to get into no sentimental story, y'all, but this is how I knew.
Give it to us good.
Okay. My grandmother passed away, right? After college, I had, went back home. I was living with my parents in Matson. So I stayed out there a couple of days because my grandma passed and so when I finally came to the city to visit my boyfriend at the time, I was only with him for like 2, maybe 3 hours, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm finna go outside with my friends." I said, "Oh yeah, I hate you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Like I hate you. Like
Mhm.
what?"
Mhm.
And I feel like I didn't even say nothing in that moment to say like, "Are you serious right now?" My grandma just like, I'm not finna say that. That should just already be.
Why
in
he
your
ain't come
mind.
see you though?
Exactly.
He could have went right down I-55.
Mm-hmm.
You from? Did you grow up in that area?
Mm-mm.
No.
Which is when my parents bought their
Gotcha.
house. But Yeah.
I feel like men.
So I
lack
was like, yeah.
self-awareness.
Even though I did stay with him a little longer after that, it was just
That was the
like,
beginning.
it
Like,
tainted the relationship. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it just went downhill for me.
yeah.
Yeah, certain things we just can't come back from. For
Yeah.
me.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
I'm like going outside with your friends on the block.
A lot of men choose their
Y'all
friends
not
over
doing
their girl.
nothing.
Because they're in relationships with their friends.
They is.
It's everything but sexual. Sometimes it is sexual too, but like a lot of men are in emotional relationships with their homeboys, and y'all are just there for sex
Right.
and
Yeah.
dates.
Yeah,
I
we
hate
just
to break
don't
it
know.
to you. You
It
just
took
don't
me 6
know,
years.
and that's okay.
Wait,
It's
that
not your
person you was
fault.
with them for 6 years?
Yeah.
Damn.
Took me
I'm not
6
judging.
years.
We
I'm
don't
not
listen.
either.
We don't judge.
I'm not.
But
at
that
all.
happened in like 2020. I started dating him in like 20. When did we graduate? 2016. Maybe like 2017.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy.
Mhm.
I
Juicy.
I got a juicy one. This is fresh. Not too many people know too much about my most recent breakup. But the thing that really led me to dropping the engagement and breaking up with her
Engagement.
Yes.
Oh wow, I
I
didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yes. I was engaged for like 5 months.
Okay.
Who proposed?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
You didn't know this?
No,
No.
I'm real
I know.
private
I
with
didn't know.
my
Did
life.
you?
Only people
I was gonna be the last to know.
I'm real private, man.
Mhm.
And so long story short, she wanted a dog.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my God.
That bitch ass dog that you did not stand from the get go.
Yes.
I love that dog too.
Fuck that bitch.
I would have babysitted that bitch if it was gonna help out.
To that, right.
Fuck that fucking
What was
dog.
that dog name? Simba,
A bitch.
bitch.
Yeah. Her name's a bitch.
She
Okay.
never liked it, that dog from day one. I'm like, why did you get it?
That's
She-
not true. I just don't like pets.
No, you
but
just didn't like. You didn't
that's
like.
a sacrifice that you make in relationships, and I sacrificed
You did.
my comfort to let a dog come into my space.
Mhm.
I work from home. I'm remote. I'm going to be there majority of the time. And so
Right.
that means I'm probably going to be the primary caretaker of your thing that you want so desperately.
Thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was my non-negotiable. I laid it out. If we
Mm-hmm.
get this dog, it cannot impede on my life. And it did exactly 100% that. And so I was dealing with this damn dog for 8 months, trying to let this girl figure out a way to get this bitch out of my crib when I'm
Literally.
here working, take it somewhere else. Now, the somewhere else was supposed to be daycare for anybody that don't know where you can take a fucking
Daycare,
dog
oh
if it's
my
not at the
God.
crib.
Shit, outside. Hope it come back.
Y'all. Cause I am a dog person. I'm
Let
not
that
like
motherfucker out right here.
Right? It's not a bad idea.
She'll be all right.
I-95.
I'm not a dog person. So.
Hey,
Oh my God.
So imagine, you sacrifice your comfort and your fucking shit you hear all the time. You run your business to your crib and you just got a measly fucking pet, always barking, always peeing and pooping, and the owner is just leaving shit around, not being clean with the pet.
Shitting in your shoes and shit.
You know, I'm the one that's always taking the garbage out. So of course I'm always cleaning after this bitch.
Which bitch are we referring to?
Done or both.
Okay,
The dog.
right. Both.
The dog.
Oh, wow.
And so you doing this for 8 months, and you know this ain't nothing. You said you didn't want this for yourself,
Mhm.
and so it really it came down to me getting very sick. I got very sick, and I was sick for at least I was visibly sick and had to
Yeah.
get surgery done for at least 3 months of that time of having the dog,
Mhm.
and so I couldn't fucking feed myself in certain days. Very weak, very feeble. Garbage not being taken out. Still got to get up, take the garbage out. Food is not prepared when I'm now recovering from surgery. So I'm supposed to be on bed rest. I'm still got to go. I have to get up and do shit for self because this motherfucker is focused on the dog too. Because the dog miraculously got sick.
Oh wow.
It ain't much you can do with a dog being sick though. You can just
Yeah.
take to the vet and they got to figure it out. You can't do shit but watch your dog whimper.
Right.
And so at this point, why aren't you taking care of me? Why are you prioritizing the dog and shit?
Okay.
Cool. So that's when I knew that this bitch hate me. And so I need to get the fuck up out of here because you're not finna choose a dog
over me.
over your fucking fiance. That was just, I still can't fathom how you chose to be that selfish.
Does your ex watch the pod?
Ooh,
If she does, she gonna see this episode.
I was thinking
Mhm.
that too. Like,
No,
ooh, I
she
hope-
not. She's not as supportive. So
Okay.
no,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
no,
She
Well,
getting
this is a fresh
straight.
topic, and so there's absolutely no judgment.
at all.
Yeah,
But
At
no
all.
judgment.
no. But 8 months was definitely too long.
I can't believe it was 8 months. I thought
Yeah.
it felt like 3
What
weeks.
What kind of dog was it? I know that part don't matter.
Some
You
black
think I'm
guy.
finna bond with you over a fucking dog? Fuck you, Demetrius. Fuck
The
that fucking dog.
the
and
dog
fuck
did
you.
do a lot.
The dog did a lot. The dog ate up
lot.
furniture, ate up. I own everything. I own
What?
everything in that crib. I own my car. I own everything. The bitch is eating my couch
I
up.
wanted to tell the dog,
Eat.
you are a
Yeah,
girl. Stay.
I went through a lot.
It
I
acted like
wasn't-
a
I'm
boy
not
dog.
I
over-exaggerating.
definitely understand, especially if that's what you.
And it wasn't no
saying
small little
beforehand,
3-pound puppy. Like it had some girth to it.
Oh, it was a big one.
No, it
No,
wasn't big.
it's not
It
big.
was a
Medium.
medium.
Look hungry.
Big enough to fuck up
Look
your
how-
shit.
Yeah.
Mind you, it also is a puppy. So I let
That's
that
what
be
they
the
do.
excuse. I let that be the excuse for too long.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we
That
go. That was my.
The dog ain't like your ass either.
right, the dog
The-
knew you
she
ain't
said
like
she
you.
right. Dogs know energy.
We moving
well.
on from the
They
fucking
do.
dog, okay? That's
I just
my,
want you to know when
That's my
I used to
story.
observe the dog. That dog
Shout
didn't
out
like
to
you
the dog.
either.
I hope you somewhere doing good.
fuck that
Somewhere.
dog.
It's probably with a white family.
Fuck that dog, man. I,
love
don't care.
dogs.
Peter, come after me. I don't care. Okay, we gonna move on from that. Thank you for playing the game. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a lover girl. I don't care what I go through
Are
in
you?
relationships. Yes, I
You're
love.
gonna keep loving.
I'm gonna keep loving.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Me
keep
too.
on
I
loving.
am too.
Growing up, I got my ideas of love from movies and music.
Yeah.
I didn't have it in the household. I didn't see
in
love being
households.
presented like that.
Mm.
And so I knew that I liked women at a very young age, but I didn't know to what extent. I didn't know I was gonna be bumping pocketbooks. But
Purses.
Wait.
I love, like, I gravitated towards the male characters in movies or male R&B. Like my top 3 love songs was all them. They're all men.
You are so
Mhm.
gay.
Gay as hell. And so I want to ask you all, what was your first display of love? Where did it come from for you all?
From a intimate standpoint.
Yeah, it could have been you
Mhm.
saw 2 guys kissing that reflect how you view love. Like, what was that
Got
first
you.
display of it? Where did it come from?
My great grandparents. I
Okay.
was blessed to know them, and they died married, and they were just the sweetest little couple to me.
Mhm.
Yep, they would argue, but it'd be like little arguments and shit. Like
Mhm.
he'd walk away, go do the dishes when he get upset, and be mumbling to himself, and they make up by dinner. And it was just
Mhm.
they were just really a beautiful thing to have in my life.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah,
Don't get this remote.
right. Like yeah,
Okay.
that was the earliest and the most consistent, honestly.
Okay.
I could say like, okay, so my parents have been married like as long as I've been alive,
Mm-hmm.
but like a real sense of love, like it did come from like movies and stuff like that,
What movie?
like that fairy tale. Like, okay, I like The Notebook.
Ah, shit. Okay.
I like The
okay.
Notebook.
I've never
Okay.
seen The Notebook.
I
That's
never watched
cool.
it.
I've never seen
liked
it.
I don't know.
I
wanna see
liked
it.
it more in movies than
Mm.
like what I was seeing in real life. Like
Yeah,
every kind of love is like different, but not the
Mhm.
type of love that I wanted for myself. Like my relationship that I'm in right now, that's like my first real love. Like I feel
Mm,
like I'm getting everything I need.
that's
How
beautiful.
do
that
you
I
know?
didn't see in other ways.
How do you know?
How I know?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
'Cause, one of the questions I asked in the last episode was, you never know if you're stupid in love or if this is solid and you actually
Right.
this is real love right here. So how do you know?
I just cause I feel like it's very selfless. I don't feel like anything goes on in a relationship where I'm not being considered.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is the first relationship I've been in where I feel like I've been taken care of. And I'm not talking about like being a kept woman or nothing like that. I'm talking about somebody actually like seeing me
Mm-hmm.
and like caring about me in like every aspect and like trying to cater towards that.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Congratulations too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neem Bean? You got
Bean,
something
that
for
is
us?
so cute.
Neen Bean.
Don't take my nickname, y'all.
Bean Bean.
That's
I
my
might,
nickname.
I might.
Nah, I'm gonna beat your ass.
um,
If you don't, it's cool.
I'll say movies. My parents are together. They've been together for a long time, but I gravitated more toward like the movie type of love.
Yeah.
Like more like specifically like black movies,
Mhm.
like Brown Sugar, Love and Basketball, those type of things. That's like what I liked.
Not loving basketball though. That one no love.
It definitely wasn't. Definitely
That
wasn't.
was
That's-
settling.
Yeah, that was settling
That's
right
a
there.
whole topic right there. But
Yeah.
like black movies, I like Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar was nice.
Brown Sugar was good.
It was a
Jason's
couple.
lyric, a lot of them.
Mhm.
Jason's lyric.
Yeah.
While
don't
we
know
on the
about
topic
that.
of it, let's go ahead and give our top 3 rom-coms.
Okay.
Okay, you first.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's get it.
First one is Poetic Justice.
Mm.
Yes, that's a rom-com.
Wow.
You want to smell my punani? It just has some of the best punchlines, G. The
Yeah.
best one-liners. It's just gold.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, I love J-Lo when she like do rom-coms. She's just really good at that. So like
Okay.
Monster-in-Law with Wanda Sykes, and I forgot who was her mother-in-law, but like that was a really funny ass movie, Monster-in-Law. And then third one for me, Just Right, because Queen Latifah got some good rom-coms too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
That one
Right
was
is a
a good
great
one.
one. I love that
Mhm.
one
Okay.
because it shows it from like the homegirl perspective. Like
Yeah.
I'm definitely the homegirl in my life. Where it's like, damn, of course I'm cool for a brother. Of course I'm cool for a friend.
Yeah.
Sick of being just a homegirl. I'm ready to be somebody's,
Right.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Demetria.
I say The Notebook, Beyond the Light, and I say Brown Sugar.
I forgot all about Beyond the
I love
Lights.
Beyond the
Oh my
Lights.
God. I was 13.
fly, Blackbird?
Why you wanna fly, Blackbird?
Nene?
I say, why did I get married?
Oh, that's a good one.
No, for real though. They was dropping some G's.
The Wood.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Last Holiday with Clean Sleeper.
You were just
That's
so
holiday.
damn evil.
I like that. It showed different perspectives of marriage.
Mhm.
And that's always not
Yeah.
perfect, even when it looks like it is.
I like that movie too.
Yes.
And Tyler
That's
Perry
probably
did
one of
his
his
shit with,
best.
with that. With
I
that.
feel like that was his peak, like
best,
movie
yeah.
wise.
I feel like
the
The
best
Why Did I
he's
Get
ever
Married
made.
series needed more attention because that
The
was like
best.
peak Tyler
that was the
Perry. I'm
best one.
sorry,
Mhm.
like you couldn't even tell that was Tyler Perry writing it. Some of
Now.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Think Like a Man is one of my favorite movies of all time. I
Mm.
love that movie to death.
I like that too.
What about the sequel?
It's a good sequel.
Mhm.
But the first one is just goated, bro.
It
That's
is. Yeah.
that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Regina Hall was Chef's Kiss and that. You know, that's when I started
Yes.
seeing women, older women. Oh, okay, older mama with the fucking pouch. With
That's
the,
why you need to expand beyond 3 years,
With
friend.
the
You blocking your
pouch.
so
blessings.
yeah, you know when you have kids, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
something that's just about you. Got a little aura to you now.
So you like a little fupa.
Nah.
So you like
Little
you a
bit.
little fool?
Yeah, a little
I'm not.
fupa.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you ain't gotta have a 6-pack. You know,
No.
but you can't have.
I don't like them
A
too.
beer belly.
I don't like them too Instagramish either. I
Nah,
like
nah,
like
nah.
you to look normal.
Oh my God, my high school
I
crush. She
think-
an Instagram baddie now. I hate her now. She don't.
I hate her.
You should be bold. Say her name.
I'm
No.
good. I'm
Oh,
good.
my
Tag her.
Because my opinion might change if I'm in front of her.
Right.
Deliver Us from Eva is my shit.
Mm.
We had that on bootleg growing up.
I remember that.
That's my fucking movie. Gabrielle
Okay.
Union looks so fucking good in
He
that
do.
movie, bro.
She always
Still
looks
do.
good.
And then the
Still
sisters was
do.
fine too.
Mhm.
The sisters was fine. So that's definitely my movie. And I overall like the idea of the movie. Just the one sister trying to make sure that their sisters are decentering
Mhm.
men and being focused on their shit and not just putting they all into their guy,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
also being clouded when she see real love in front of her.
Right.
So
Yeah.
From
I love-
fine ass LL Cool J.
yeah, I
Exactly.
love. Well, he was playing.
I'm
her,
about
too.
to watch that when I get
True.
home.
He
Yes.
was playing her too.
I
So
haven't seen it in a minute.
I love that movie. My third. Don't know. I don't think if y'all know this, then y'all some real niggas. It's a movie called The Seat Filler.
I've
It's a
heard
movie
of
with
The Seat
Dwayne
Filler.
Martin and Kelly Rowland.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
He
I-
was pretending to be a celebrity because he still
He's-
just sat there in somebody else's seat.
A celebrity seat.
Yep.
Yeah, and
What
they
this movie
ended up
on?
being that.
Tubi.
Probably on Tubi
I don't
now.
know.
I'm about to say.
It was like
Oh,
an indie straight to DVD
yeah,
film
it's
back
an
in the
indie-
day,
it's
but
an
I
indie
did see the
film.
Seat Filler.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That is my favorite
I'ma watch
rom-com
it.
of all time. I know the
Mm.
shit word from word.
Really? When
I
it
know
come out?
I know the songs
Like
in the
2010?
movie.
Yeah.
It was like when
I
Kelly,
feel it
yeah,
feel
like
later than that.
2010.
It feel later than that.
Maybe 2008.
What?
I don't
It
know,
was
I
definitely
just-
like during motivation era, like
Nah, I feel it was before motivation.
before.
It was before when she
Probably
was
like
Destiny's Child.
2007.
2004. Yeah, 2004.
wow.
That's the
That's
show.
a
Shit.
shit.
Like early. I thought,
Yeah,
like, it looked
real
old.
early.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
Movie look older.
I like
The
Kelly
sequel.
Rowland's
I've been loving
movies.
Kelly Rowland since I could
Yeah.
like women. I've been loving her. That's my baby.
Told y'all I
That's
was
my
gonna
baby.
bump like
Yeah.
these.
Yes, yes. Please check out that movie. Let me know if it sucked, because I don't think anybody say it sucked. But I feel like you like, yo, number one though. Yes, this is my number one. This is my
I'm
number
surprised
one.
nobody said two can play that game.
Why was I thinking that? But I said I already said my
Come
3.
on.
I ain't want to
You
be like,
did. I felt you don't want to backtrack. You know,
Yeah.
stand
Yeah.
on
play
it.
that game. That was good.
Play
Yeah.
that game.
Agreed.
My baby boy.
Nah,
Come on now. Come on now.
That is a trauma film.
Yeah,
trauma
horror
dump.
film.
A trauma,
That's a
right.
A lot of these
A horror
movies that we
film.
hype up, we just gotta watch them every now and again.
To like
Yeah.
our new mind,
Yeah.
like what the? Why was
Like
I
at
thinking
our
this
big
is cute?
age now, like let's
Yeah.
watch it and really
Mhm.
dissect these
That's what happened when
movies.
we were loving basketball. I was like, there's
Yeah.
no way that he justified how he was acting.
For real.
Yeah.
Or Jody. I'm like, Jody was only 19. What the fuck you got with 2 baby mamas and 2 kids?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who stole your car,
He
Yvette?
choked up by Melvin.
I stole my car, Jody. Yeah, getting talked about Melvin. I'm like,
Oh my god,
Jody was kind of right.
that's BET's
The movies
favorite.
from the past, they low key like was very graphic.
Yeah.
Like we don't be having cut scenes in movies anymore where we get the bonus shit and we see the Melvin and the mama scooting across the room,
Mhm.
humping and
my
shit.
Yeah,
God.
that was crazy.
Like,
I think it's because like we got that on a daily basis with social media. So back in the day, they used to like, if we gonna go there, we're gonna go there
Yeah.
Mhm.
and profit off of it too.
The movies don't be like that no more.
They definitely
Most
don't.
traumatizing was Players
Even
Club.
like
Players
how
Club is
people,
crazy.
No,
certain
Traumatizing.
stuff that
I
people
Players
would
Club
say
is
you
crazy.
could not say that today.
That's not something I would
Yeah.
be like, damn, I want to watch Players Club today. Nah,
I watch
That's
it
like
up until like the cousin coming to the picture.
Nah, I can't
That
hold
was
it.
sad.
Yeah, that was
That movie got a
terrible.
lot of evilness to it. I
Yeah.
can't
It
watch
was
it.
crazy.
Like,
Wait, Ice Cube produced it.
yeah, well, that's
And
one of his
directed it or
movies.
something?
Yeah, that's one of his
Mhm.
movies.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in his head.
If you could just wake up one day and say, "I want to watch Players Club today," you're a sick being. I
Yeah.
can't. We can't. Nah, I'm gonna look at you
Summer
crazy.
Players
I'm gonna look at
Club
you
is
crazy.
funny.
Shit, it
All
ain't
right,
funny
you
enough.
white motherfuckers, all eyes on me. That is a funny ass
was weird,
She
scene.
is scary. I'm
Iconic.
scared of her.
She's
Yeah.
very scary.
She's
She was one of
scary.
like
Why
that's
y'all
one of-
think she was scary?
She was just like her brother.
Yeah, like yeah.
she got her ass whipped. I ain't scared of her.
I'm scared of her.
I'm
I'm
scared
not
of
scared of
scared
her.
of her.
I'm
but
scared of
what
the
she was
brother.
doing in the movie.
She said, "You let
Like,
Junior at
she
their
was a menace.
parties."
Because people was allowing you. People aren't gonna do what you allow. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know, and I'm scared because you gotta want to do that shit too. Like,
Yeah, she just like
Yeah,
her brother.
Bring some people around
if
my
you
creepy
watching
brother.
4-Color Girls for
Just for
fun,
fun?
I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
ain't no
yeah,
way.
that's very sad.
Oh, Precious for.
Precious for fun.
I ain't
Nah,
gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. I can watch Precious back and laugh my ass off.
I
I
cannot
watch
watch
the out
Precious.
clips where they be putting it as memes and stuff.
I cannot watch that movie.
Mm-mm.
I
But I
went to the
can't-
movies and saw that with my mom.
Why did you do that
What?
to
Why would
yourself?
your mama do that to you?
My mama took me.
Tell your mama stop.
I had saw this Facebook post from a dude, and he said, "Don't invite my old lady to no Galentine. Y'all know y'all won't eat that pussy.
Oh,
It be getting wild at them girls' nights.
Do it really?
I wouldn't know.
Do it really? Invite me. Invite me to those events because I
Invite
ain't
me.
seen
I
it.
do be like
Yeah,
seeing y'all be
she's
having
a
y'all
eater.
lingerie parties, and the flyers be like studs and
I
stems
thought
only. I'm
lingerie
like, what
parties
is
was
this?
gonna be like
I ain't never
a
been to
thing
nothing like that.
in that time, but now it's like it's continuous.
It's like a continual thing, and it's
Yeah.
usually
I've never
only
been to
like a
one.
lesbian.
Don't throw one, please, because I'm not coming.
The ones I see are
Straight girls
usually.
be doing it too.
I've
Straight
never
girls
seen
be
it.
doing it.
I have been to a
And they
lingerie
be throwing
party in
ass the whole
college,
time. That
but like
would be
it
a time.
continues beyond college. I think in the lesbian community. I just thought that was some college shit.
I mean, I thought it would have stopped.
Yeah, because I stopped going to them in college.
I
What
thought
am
it
I
was
doing
something
here?
that
Send me an invite.
But
What you
now when we
talking
put
about?
on pajamas, like we had a friends miss, we was wearing pajamas and
That's
it was
all we
just
was gonna be
Christmas.
wearing.
Like we went up in there doing,
I wasn't doing the
we
nasty.
weren't doing all that
No,
extra
thank you.
stuff.
Man, I've been around way too many women, female friends. We do not be trying to fuck on each other, touch each
That's
other's
good.
pocketbooks. I don't know what
Good.
friendships where that be happening at, but they don't be
It
happening
happens
around
with
That's
me.
It's
some.
normalized
Go
sometimes.
On both sides,
Uh-huh.
yes.
On both sides.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of gays. They friends, but behind closed doors, they
Just be
getting it
fucking.
on.
They be
Mhm.
backing.
Yeah, people
Alright.
people used to think me and my friend group, because we was so close that we was freaking. But I'm like, girl, I don't want these bush queens, bitch.
Oh.
These damn bush queens.
Okay. Let's move on over to mental health.
Oh God.
All right. Demetria,
Yes.
you are a listener of the pod.
Mm-hmm.
What's different between being a listener and then coming on and shooting with us?
I guess when you like listening.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You good.
You when you at home and you listening, you you yourself have opinions about the topics that's being discussed.
Mm-hmm.
So just being able to actually speak on how you feel about certain things. That's what's different to me. That's what I like.
Okay. Okay.
We glad to have you.
Thank you.
So comfortable. You have fun?
Now, is
Yeah.
the
Period.
mental when we get to the mental health stuff, the mental wellness, the serious shit, as a listener, when you listening to us get to those parts, is it daunting for you, or it feels refreshing, or how does that segment of the show feel to you?
Authentic and genuine. Like just letting it be known. Like everybody go through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always everybody is not always having a good day. It's not a bad life. It's a bad day.
Hmm.
And we could talk about it. We could get through it and
Okay.
offer each other advice.
So now that we are on the Galentine theme
Mhm.
show, I have a theme question in regards to decentering men. I think that is a consistent topic I see women talk about, but I don't think a lot of women are at that point yet where
Yeah.
they know what that even looks like, what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I want us to describe if we feel like we've gotten to the point where we have decentered men, or we're still struggling with that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody can take it away.
So I'm in the era of trying to decenter myself from men, from a man's perspective, which is I feel like a something that is very niche and very guarded. And it's hard because like some days I still will dress to like go to the club. I'm like, I hope somebody thinks I'm sexy in this outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Just being as honest as I can be and as blunt as I can be. Then some days I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Now, what's
For real.
wrong with, I guess, the idea of decentering men? Like, I don't think everybody has to do this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think everybody have to do this. I think you should know yourself enough
Mhm.
that, hey, I'm chasing, I'm doing everything and looking for a man to validate me. Right? So you would know if you need to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you needed to step away from how much hold a man's opinion in their
No.
Okay.
I just felt like I check myself whenever I do see myself trying to make a decision based off the opinion of a man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen the most evil in people, and a lot of those experiences have been with men, as far as men who have desires that are just immoral or just cheaters, liars,
Mm-hmm.
R words, murderers, thieves. Like I've come across the most evil of men. So
Wow.
right now I'm trying to like repair my relationship with just men in general because
Yeah.
my trust is at an all-time low.
Okay.
So whenever I see myself trying to dress or act a certain way to get a man's attention, I immediately check it because I'm like, the most evil motherfuckers I've ever met were men.
Okay.
So I think that's just a really bad generalization right now for me, and I'm working on it, but it's hard. Like just last week, somebody that I was just having conversations with, I ended up rescheduling on him 3 times, thank God. And I told the story on my TikTok, but like he is known in the community as a spreader. And so
Giving diseases.
giving diseases
Got you.
and getting off on that. Like that's a prime example of like I just hate men right now. Like I'm not even trying to really talk to nobody.
Can
Need to be dealt with.
Can you all
He do.
do you all feel any connection to anything he just said, or totally opposite from that?
I feel like these centering men could have like a healthy balance. Like you don't gotta all the way do it, but you gotta do it to a certain extent.
Okay, why?
Cause I'm in a relationship, so I can't be
You can't say fuck that man, right?
Right.
Right.
But I also know that I have other priorities in my life, and he just not the only one.
Right.
Type of thing.
Okay. Okay. Neen babe?
Yeah, I've been that's been like, I think I reached that point to decenter men. I think men were too much of my focus, and I let them have too much power over me when they shouldn't have. Like in the recent situation, I feel like I was too worried about what somebody thought about me because I was pushing too hard to be a girlfriend, pushing too hard to attract someone because I feel like I should be at a certain point in my life.
Mm.
And that I feel like I'm not reaching it. So when things go wrong, I feel like it's going to take me even longer to get there. And I had this person, like, I feel like they had so much power over who I was that I was unsure with myself. So when I finally decentered men and what they thought and what I like cared about them thinking of me, my life got like way better. And I started living for myself and not living for a man or trying to get a man. And just living like loneliness, living in my solitude. And I've been the happiest I've been in a long time.
Amen.
So
I love that for you.
No, I don't even like. I don't respond to DMs. I'm not talking to anybody right now. I'm not dating right now, and I've been the happiest I've been. So.
Do you think responding to DMs is like draining?
No, because I don't do it.
That's why I can't do it.
I don't want to do it.
I don't have kids. I don't have to go that hard.
I don't feel like looking down. Every time I click on somebody's page, it's either kids, they got guns. I be like, I'm not even trying to put my energy into this.
I'd rather see the
really
kids
not.
and the guns. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know which one.
Not worth the energy. But some
Yeah.
people, like some women or just people, I feel like they empowered. They feel empowered by all of that attention.
Mhm.
Versus somebody like me is very draining. Like
It's not even.
I
real
never been the
attention.
type of person to be able to entertain multiple people at a time. Like, how do
Yeah.
people do that?
I tried. It don't
can't.
work.
It's gotta be
It's
one at
hard.
a
My
time.
head, it don't move.
No, it does not work
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
You have 5 different men calling you baby.
Yeah.
5 different men trying to link up. That's not gonna work.
Like your phone constantly ding ding ding.
yeah,
ding, ding.
I can't do that. I'm not good at balancing things like
No.
that, which is why I get caught.
I'm gonna end
into
up
one
calling
person.
you his name. Like I
Yeah,
can't
that's
keep up
crazy.
with
Come on,
all
John
of this.
Tavy. I mean Quincy.
That's crazy.
It's too much.
No,
That
that's
is
a
too
lot.
much. I could do that.
It's
shit.
draining, very draining. Because men are very sexual beings. So now you have 5 of them that
That all want the coochie.
they're not gonna all get it.
They not gonna all get it, but they all want it.
What can
Yeah.
we do at this point?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Focus on one, and that still fucks you up. So it's like,
Do y'all ever feel for the homegirl that gotta keep bringing you back to the center? Like you keep going to that homegirl, you telling her about your woes and stuff. Do y'all ever feel for that homegirl and her role in y'all friendship?
Like we keep dumping on her.
Yeah, yeah.
You should. Shit, that bitch is tired just
She
like
could dump
you.
on me though. She could dump on me too though.
Yeah, but let's say that homegirl ain't really got a dump to give you. Like she figured it out. She's on that
Oh, okay.
the decenter part. She figured it out.
I think the moment you start feeling for her is the moment you should realize what you're doing in that relationship to be making her feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know when you dumping too much.
I don't feel like I ever been like that for nobody though.
Well, that's good.
I have.
That's a
but-
sign of a good friend.
Yeah.
I
People
stopped
be
that.
dumping on me though, but
I stopped doing it. I just be feeling like I be bothering people, so I kind of like focus
Mhm.
on problems on my own, and then I come back. That's why people are like, why you been gone for so long? I've been handling.
Come on, I've been going through it, damn it.
I've been handling my mental stuff, man.
Yeah.
that's good.
Needing my solitude, reading. You gotta have
'Cause
isolation.
honestly, people do get tired
Yeah.
of people going through the
Yeah.
same.
And I don't want-
we all
and then
going
you be
through
like,
shit.
girl,
Yeah.
like,
And then I get tired of people knowing my business. Like, so I just be
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
it's okay.
I will say, if you don't plan to leave that person,
yeah, you
do
gotta
not let nobody into what y'all got going
That's
on.
where they be messing up. And then when you have a
Yeah.
preconceived notion about this person that you're going back to, when your
Yeah.
friend be like, I don't like him.
Because it's only so many times
Oh.
before I just don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't want to hear nothing
Yeah,
about them.
you can't be mad at your friend don't like your nigga. You
Yeah.
done told me he done slapped you
Like,
2
girl,
times.
He done
Like,
jumped
come
him
on, man.
I don't
twice.
want to talk about this.
That happened
Key
to
his
me.
car.
I'm gonna talk about it, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, people get mad when you be like, I do not like how he treated you.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear
They're
about it.
thinking like it's a
Right,
direct,
I
a
don't wanna
direct
hear about
insult
it.
towards.
But then you got some people that try to make you feel like a bad friend,
Yeah.
but having that type of boundary, like
Mhm.
I don't want to talk about this person no more. Like it's draining me, it's draining you. I don't want to talk about them. Oh, you're not a good friend. You're not being supportive. You
Yeah.
need to always be there for your friend, even if she getting her head knocked upside. Like I'm gonna be there for her, but I'm gonna let her know like this not okay, friend. I don't want to keep you put negative energy.
They be
on me,
wanting
like,
you to
yeah,
get
I'm
your head
sad.
knocked up too.
Yeah.
Huh?
They be wanting your head to get knocked up too.
Let's
Yes.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
If your friend head going in between the wash and dryer, you better be right behind her.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
'Cause
I
I'm
think
a-
it's a two-way street.
Mhm.
The friend should know when to just step away because
Mhm.
the conversations, the girl chats just not working.
Yeah.
And then the girl, the friend that is in the relationship needs to recognize, okay, let me stop bringing things to her when I know that I'm just going to go right back to him.
Exactly.
So I can protect
Yeah.
my relationship, the morality of it
Yeah.
to my friends.
Yes. That's important.
Because you
But
can't
what-
Because
compete
you
with
you
pillow
be ready
talk.
to forgive him,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
Right.
Like I
Yes.
don't care about him at all.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So just like any stranger on the street, they could do something. I'd be like, yeah, I don't like that person.
Yeah.
It's the same with
Yeah.
him.
So once you tell me something, it's too late. You should
Yeah,
have never
like
said
girl, you
nothing.
should have kept that to
If
yourself.
you knew that this was your forever love, but you just in like a bind with him.
Yeah.
But some
You should never
things,
said
like my friends, or I could talk to
Mhm.
my friends about stuff that happened in my relationship. It don't be like nothing that's be like, oh girl, why you with him? It just be like little petty argument.
Yeah.
stuff.
But if it's something major,
But that major stuff,
Right.
you tell me, and then
Yeah.
you want me to be like, well, I forgave him, so should you.
no,
You gonna tell me what to do?
exactly.
Like I seen you go, like you see your friends go through the hurt that they go through from this person.
Mhm.
So it's like a different type of feeling. So when you telling me just to forgive him, I don't need to forgive him. I mean, you don't need to either. But why am I doing it? What does that get out of me? To make
Mhm.
you happy? No.
Right. And stroke his ego. Never.
Fuck that nigga.
Okay. But you don't want to see your friend happy? If she says, friend, if you forgive him, I will be happy too because I want both y'all in my life.
Nah, girl, you could be happy with us being cordial and not being cool.
But sometimes it's like, friend, maybe you need more time in that relationship for you to understand that this is not serving you.
Right.
Mhm.
Is it
Then
happy
come
or
back
is it
to me when
delusion?
you ready.
Okay.
And we can focus on our friendship again because, you know, it's not working out for us.
But at one
Mhm.
point, you just gotta be like, you just gotta let them do their own thing
Mhm.
Yeah, just
and
let
not
them
give
do
your
them.
2 cents because they don't. You tell them something, but they don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
So at this point, what else can you say?
Right.
And
like-
nobody perfect. They gonna
Yeah.
go through. We
Yeah.
all gonna go through stuff. We gonna come back to our friend like, yeah,
Mhm.
friend, I was tripping.
I've been the friend where the
Yeah.
friend keep coming back with the sob stories and not changing their methods and shit. And it is very draining. It's very draining. It's very disappointing. You start to feel different about your friend. Like, damn, bitch, you this dumb? Like, you this stupid? Or you don't value yourself this much? Like, come on
Oh,
now.
is you cool?
Yeah, it's just cool.
Oh
Like,
my
let's
God.
let's really come on now. And I want a strong, resilient friend, just like I'm rocking out. So
Yeah.
let's get it together. So yeah, it's not a comfortable place to be in
It's
at
not.
all. And I
Mm.
think the others that keep coming with the dumps, they don't
They don't get
recognize
it.
that sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes I think people not mature enough for those conversations. Because if you tell your friend like, "Girl, you shouldn't be doing this," she gonna be like, "But girl, didn't you do? But we not talking
Yeah,
about
I
that.
did.
We
That's why I'm
talking
telling you not to do it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like,
Mhm.
come on now, you got to be
Mhm.
open to the criticism. Like, stop
Mhm.
thinking that somebody always trying to take a dig at you.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to end on these two topics. I want to discuss the power of womanhood and just having a feminine community.
Mm-hmm.
Like Galentines is a thing because this is what women like want to do. Like we have intentional relationships with our girls. I think that is a very vast different from men and their friendships with their homeboys.
Yes.
I think our relationships are really actually intentional. It has a foundation of mental and emotional connections.
Mhm.
And we do choose to build upon these things if we want to. So I want to just discuss like just the community that you've built for yourself. Do you want to see more out of it? Changes to it, or you like how it is, how it's going? And what is it with you all's community with your girls?
Girls.
I won't ever get it right.
Okay.
That's what you're trying to say.
Girls.
I try. Yeah, I try. I be trying
okay.
to say it.
I was
I
trying to figure
can't.
out, like, was
With
you
the
doing the
girls.
accent?
It ain't girls.
No.
See, I don't know, man.
Thank you. Appreciate the effort.
You start first because
Okay.
obviously you are a guy.
Gay.
Guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Gay guy. But I will say, I want to start off saying, like, I have so much respect for the communities that women upheld, especially Black women, because we wouldn't have the church that we have today if it wasn't for the Black women. The civil rights movement wouldn't have been possible without Black women. The Black Lives Matter movement wouldn't have been possible without Black women. Like, when you think of the head honcho in your family, you think of your grandma,
Yes.
the matriarch. You go on to grandma's house for every holiday. Grandpa
Mhm.
just happened to be there, even though
Right.
you know they be married. Like, it's just
Mhm.
women lead in so many ways, and we don't even realize it. Like, who decorating the house? Women. Who is doing, like, so much shit comes from women. But I kind of use that inspiration to just make sure that my village and my friend group is okay. Like, I learned how to be a friend from watching my mother and her
Yes.
friends. And my dad too in some aspects. I'm not just finna shit on his friendships, but he didn't
Yeah.
have a lot of friends. My mom had a decent amount of friends, and she makes an effort to be in their lives. And so I just model my friendships after the relationships between my mom. Like a lot of gays right now, like we really watching Sex in the City a lot because we just discovering the show for the first time because we're now in our 20s. And I'm like, okay, that's me, that's you, that's you, that's you. But like, it really do be like, we don't really need we each other's soulmates. Like,
Yes.
you really my girl. Like, whatever man come along the way, yeah, he gonna have that spot. But like, it's always gonna be us through thick and thin. And so that's kind of how I just make sure I manage my relationships. Like, I'm always calling my gang, my people. They always calling me. Like, it's no issue reciprocating energy. Like, they done been with me through thick and thin.
Okay.
So it's all love over here. Shout out to my girls.
Beautiful. Neem Beam, you go ahead, go.
Oh, I don't really understand. We understand the question.
So, would you like to see any changes with your community, the community that you have with women in your life, or would you like for it to remain the same? You like it how it is over here? Like, what's to it?
So I never like growing up. Of course, I have 2 brothers, so I've always been around like men, like boys mostly. That's who I've hung out with the most. Even like in elementary school, I hung out with boys more than girls. I didn't have any sisters. So I feel like that kind of molded me into who I am as to why I'm not really heavy on close to girls.
Yeah.
Or having like close bonds or friendships. But I do appreciate the ones that I have in my life, the friends that I have in my life, and like the long-term friends. Most of my friends that I have are from high school. Yeah, from high school. I'm not really big on adults meeting friends. I don't
I see.
I don't reach out.
But don't trust no bitch from Instagram.
Nope. I don't reach out on like I don't go out of my way to find a female friend. Like that's not something I'm craving or I need. Feel like I need because I never really got it when I was younger. But I do appreciate like the community that I have around me. Like even though it's small, it's sufficient for me.
Okay.
And and I feel like we all uplift each other. We all need each other when we need each other.
Yeah.
Do you like the contrast between you having more, I guess, femme girl friends, and then also having me, the less feminine, but still,
you're pretty feminine.
I am, but there's cases out there that aren't, and they
you're
swear
not
that that's
walking around
me.
with your strap on.
I don't have one.
My God.
Thank God.
Do you like that contrast, or does it give you some type of balance, or like what is it?
It gives
for
me
you?
balance.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the contrast. It gives me balance. I like the balance.
Okay.
I can ask you certain things that they might not be able to answer, like for different perspectives. I like the balance that I got.
Your turn.
What was we saying?
Would you like an update to the community that you have with
Okay.
women, or do you like it how it is?
I like my community how it is.
Okay.
A lot of my friends are from high school too, but a lot of them are colleagues that I've worked with. And I feel like it's a well-rounded, diverse group of women. Like Naima and other friends of mine, like they're nurses. We got lawyers, we got photographers, we got makeup artists and stuff like that. And I just love that everybody is in like their own lane. We can always come together and use each other in the best way for different things. Like I love that about us. And when we come together, it's always a good time. Like it gives very much grown women, not catty.
Even though we don't see each other all the time.
Even though we don't see each other all the time, it's just very mature group of women.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what we need. I want more friends.
You need more.
I need more. I want more friends. I like having friends.
I told you that.
Yeah. Me and Dupree, we be hanging out sometimes.
Yeah, I be trying to get you out the
He be trying to get me in the
house.
streets.
It's been working so far.
Come outside.
Come on, vamonos.
Bring me outside.
Everybody,
I like
let's go. Yeah. And I just don't do the club.
And bring
like,
Naima too.
we're gonna go to mixers. We're gonna go to open mics. We're gonna go to networking events.
Different stuff.
Networking? I'm
Not
not good at
always
that.
Yeah, we
the
just went to
club.
a
I
networking
took her
event.
to a networking event.
Unfortunately.
You didn't like
she
it?
was okay.
No.
What kind of?
I don't like talking.
You ain't had to talk too much.
Yeah, but they were trying to talk to me, and I was just like,
So what do you do? What's your name? Hi.
nothing. I'm like, they like, you got social media? No, I deactivated it. Are you an influencer? No, I
No.
don't like nobody in my business. I'm not
Well,
selling nothing.
You gotta
Oh,
come with me. We'll have a ball. Cause what my networking events come with food, so at least get you
ooh.
some
Okay,
we
food.
had
I come
food.
with it.
We had food.
Mhm.
And she was. It was cool.
It
She
was
was
alright.
cool. She was cool.
Period.
Maybe I think they thought I was a little awkward.
I
Cause they
mean-
would come talk to somebody and I'd be like, I ain't got nothing to give.
I think there's a you gotta know how to communicate yourself in the space that you go into. So like obviously we were there for me. We were there to support me going to an event. I didn't want to go by myself. And it was a
Okay.
networking creator event.
Mhm.
She think, oh, I'm not a creator or whatever. I'm a nurse, so I don't know what to say when the nigga come to me and want to network.
Right.
So I'm just like, I told her, tell me you my assistant or something.
I'm not gonna say that.
but
shit.
but then I'm just like, bro, tell me you're a nurse.
Yeah.
Tell them you're a
nurse.
nurse.
That's
And
cool.
they could. Okay, well, shit.
My mama. a
We
nurse.
can have a
Okay.
familiar
I like it.
chat, and maybe one day you can help me with a question while I'm in a doctor or something, and we
Nah,
friends or
don't-
something
don't
like
be
that.
a
Like,
Talking about how
content
often do your patients be
creating
coding?
nurse.
yeah, so you know,
Nothing like that, please.
it's always something to offer. You know, no
Yeah.
shortchange yourself. But I personally, I would love to have more friends. I'm not the easiest person to open. Like, I'm not the most open. I don't just go out and just give information. I like to scope the scenery out first, observe you, make sure that you're safe to actually be around in on an intimate level. Like me and you
At
call
what
me.
point? At what point did you feel safe with me? I want to know.
I mean, being on the pod is kind of easy for me to get a better sense of you. But if we wasn't pod members, it would have I wouldn't be out with you as much as I am. Like it would have took some time
Yeah.
to get there. I'm very private.
Have you enjoyed your times with me?
Yeah, it's cool. You know, have you enjoyed your time with me? Tell them that I'm fun, man. Tell them I'm
She-
fun. I'm
She
real
talks
serious on the
shit.
pod.
That's the thing. I'll be like, these people are right behind us, girl. Like,
Oh,
I
that's
hope,
how Naima is.
I'll be like, I
Yeah.
hope. Can you
Naima,
fight?
I'll be like, right, can you?
I'm like, can you fight? Because they can hear you, and they're 15 deep, and it's just 3 of us. So
Naima
it's
be so
fun, but
damn
I'm like,
loud.
oh,
She like,
girl.
what the fuck is going-
I'd be like,
I be
T,
like, girl.
I don't
too
give a fuck
loud.
about none of that.
We went to this one. I'm not even gonna say it. Just know, like, yeah, y'all friends, best
Duo.
friends for a reason. Because I was like, T.
I don't
We-
care about none of that.
We bonded over talking shit at the party. We was talking shit about
you
everybody
should
at the party.
warn a nigga next
It
time
makes
so I
sense.
know.
It makes sense.
Some
I
people be
was like,
looking.
girl.
Don't even get me started. That's why I don't go out.
Naima be like, what is he doing? What is he doing over there? I'll be like,
And be
girl.
loud and bold,
Loud.
looking right at him. I'll be
Let
like,
him
oh,
do him.
my
Let
God.
him do him. That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Okay.
I want to end on a very gracious note. We like to drop gems on the podcast.
Mhm.
And so the gem that we're going to drop today is about the people in the room. Now, Dupree, you don't know Neem Beam, you don't know Demetria, but you know me.
Right.
So we're all going to end with complimenting each other.
Oh, that's so
Compliment your
sweet.
friends
Oh
is
my
very
God.
important. I have a compliment for everyone. So everybody will get a compliment from me.
Okay.
But if you have something just from being with them for the 2 hours that we've been talking, cool.
Mhm.
But I'm
playing,
gonna
I'm
save
playing.
mine for the end. So anybody can go ahead and
You
start
want
off.
me to go first every time.
I mean, you ain't got to. Demetria, you got something you want to say to your friend?
Naima, I feel like you really opened up on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm proud of you for doing that because I know sometimes that's like a little uncomfortable for you
Yeah.
to be vulnerable. So
Okay.
Period,
thank
Pooh.
you.
You got anything you want to say to Demetria, Naima?
I like to meet you. I like to meet you. I like how open she is, how she's not afraid to hold back on what she says to people. I like people like that. That's gonna always like put you in your place when you need to be put in your place.
Okay.
I don't like people that's not gonna tell me right from wrong. They gonna wait until I'm down bad to tell me like, oh well, I was
Mhm.
gonna say something, but I decided not to.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck? I want to be on the ground. Damn,
Yeah.
bad.
In
If
the
you would have
best
just
way.
told me.
In
People
the
are like,
best-
yeah. So
with all
Period.
love. All
Yeah.
Okay.
love.
You ready, Dupree?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right, T.
You
Uh,
go first. I'm gonna say my for last. for
Yeah, I'm
everybody.
finna give you a 10s real quick.
Oh, my tears? Okay. Hold on.
Your
Hold on,
tears.
Shannon.
I'm finna. No, I just really like your hustle.
Yes.
Yeah, you got ambition.
I'm a strong black independent woman, huh?
Yeah.
gotta be all that.
Done face ass. Like,
I mean, if you want to.
Huh?
She had asked me.
That was gonna
Oh.
be my same compliment to you too.
yeah. I like it. I like your ambition, your hustle.
Like going for something and continuously doing it.
I want you to keep getting out your shell. I feel like that's only gonna help not only you grow, but the pod grow.
Yeah.
So keep going.
I like your
Keep going.
ambition.
I like
that
your house.
you set boundaries for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Stand on business. Don't let nobody walk all over you.
Right.
That's
Don't be no punk. Don't be no punk. And then it was just really nice, right? It was just really nice meeting y'all. Like I like conversing with you two pretty young ladies. I would love to have y'all back on the pod one day.
Okay, Demetria, you getting the invite again? Okay. All right, we'll see what's to it. I'll start with Dupree.
Yeah.
Dupree.
What's up?
I love that you are very passionate about your talents. I recognize that there is a want for more support. So I feel like my role is to support you. I hate to see a person make a post and say I'd invited so many people and this who showed up. When it don't take too much to just pull up on a nigga and watch him sing and go home.
I appreciate that.
So, you always got me to be there to support you.
Thanks, man.
And I love how fearless you are. You get on that stage, you do your thing, and it don't matter because one thing you gonna do is yap. During your performances.
Come on, get out.
He like,
I'm finna sing.
Hey, fuck that bitch ass nigga.
Yo, why do I sound so high in your head? I got you. Hey, my name's T.
Sound about right.
Come to support Dupree if he posts that he got a performance. Come to support him. He's talented. He has talent.
Some big shit coming up.
Yes, and it will only grow the more that you feed into the flower.
Thank you so much. I claim that. Amen.
Yes. Demetria. Yes. I think you flowed where gravity chose to pull you, meaning today you here with us. You could have went through Naima. Like I said earlier, you could have went through her and just say like, yeah, just get me on the pod, just get me. But instead, he was like, you know what, let me actually tune into this motherfucker. Let me support it. Let me leave some comments. Let me see what's actually to it because that's the only way to get to my heart. I need to see that you're genuine and you actually rocking with what I got going on. Because like you all said, I'm ambitious, I'm driven.
Yeah.
And it's a lot that I put into this podcast, and so can't everybody come around.
Yeah, we clearly can see that too.
This is your baby.
Yeah. My baby.
That. Yes.
Yeah. And so there's something about that. You choosing, okay, let me show some support instead of just figure out a way to get up on that motherfucker. So I do like that quality of you, that decision that you made, because I recognize it. Bean. You my girl. I feel like we've been knowing each other since 2016. We're best friends, not friends, friends again. So
y'all so funny.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do.
I've been able to watch you grow a lot. You were very awkward. Okay, I don't care how much you think you were. Very awkward. And you have definitely blossomed to be more boisterous, being able to speak up for yourself, use your words, and put some boundaries down. Whether you hold on to them or not, you gonna lay them motherfuckers out. Definitely have gotten better with managing relationships with the guys. So I'm proud to see that be a thing for you. And I will say that I've had support growing up, but just not in the way that you show me. And that's like the standard. Can't nobody be around Tamaya without, because I think you do admire me. I think that you show some admiration because you recognize that I'm different. And I appreciate that you have the humility to do so, because some people gonna keep it to themselves. I can't let this bitch think she too cute or too cool or too talented, So I appreciate.
Cute, but I won't tell her.
Thank you. I love. Hey,
I feel like her outfit is very cute.
Thank you. So I appreciate you having humility, because a lot of people cannot express that. I think everybody has a reason for why they're in people's lives, and we took a little break on our friendship, but we are definitely back hanging out, doing the things that we used to do in college a lot. And I think your purpose in my life right now is to show me how to do the little things. I said it in the last episode, I'm someone that's so fixated on grand gestures. I don't know how to just show up, give a nigga a hug, like I gotta feel like I need to come to you. You sad? Let me go get your favorite food, your favorite video game, big ass basket. Like it gotta be a grand gesture. And you'll wake up one day, want to drive to Milwaukee, go to a basketball game, and come right back home. And that's not a grand gesture to me. That's just something in a time. Let's just go do it. Me, I need to plan, prepare, and make sure I call off work. Because if I want to go to sleep, like, so I would have been like, nah, I'm not gonna go. It's on a Sunday.
I do spontaneous things.
Yeah. And so I think right now, currently, I think you are showing me that I need to focus on the little things, the little details, and just go do it. So I appreciate that.
My beautiful.
And the last thing I gotta say, because I do have another thing to say about her. I think this goes unnoticed a lot with you. But I don't know how it is with other friendships, so you can speak to it, Demetria, but I feel like you don't purposely choose to misunderstand me. I think that's very common. Person be in a dispute with me and they want to act like they don't understand the words I'm using, my tone. Why you calling me a goofy right now? Like I'm not from Chicago. Like,
right.
You feel me? So you purposely do not choose to just misunderstand me. You intentionally show me that you have required to learn me. And you show that in your actions and the things that you purchase me, the things that you say to me, the things that we do on the game. Like you show, she got a whole Rolodex of memory of shit from college. You remember when old girl tried to touch your coochie through the shorts? Like, how do you know that? How do you remember that?
I remember everything.
And that shit from 8-10 years ago. How do you remember that? And so like I appreciate those things because I'm someone that sits. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna learn. I want to know about you. Now I'm not gonna buy you that necklace that you already got. Like I'm make sure it's an intentional gift or whatever. So I appreciate when it's twofold.
Yeah.
So yeah, give you your flowers. You are really
mindful.
a really good. You are a really good friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a hug after. I know you want to hug me.
Okay.
When I don't know if you're the type of friend that let me like come over and take a nap in your bed.
I don't care. I just don't. I'm not gonna be like, come do it.
Vibes like, girl.
Her crib can't be dirty. She ain't gonna let you if her crib dirty.
Yeah, as you shouldn't though, because I'm like that too.
No, I'm not. People think I don't like to hang out with them. I'm just not the type to be like, come hang out with me. I want you to want to hang out with me. I don't know. I just like to be wanted.
So you want to be okay. So you want.
I like
more people to take the initiative.
I feel like
first.
I have this thing in my head where I feel like people don't like to be around me.
No.
So like,
I love you. I love being around you.
But yeah, I feel like I have that thing where I feel like people don't like to be around me. So if you like actively telling me, oh, I want to come hang out with you, then I'm open to it. People just don't do it. So I'm not gonna force nobody.
But even like people could feel like you awkward or something like that. But that's
they
like your best,
me long
the best
enough.
part of you.
Anybody that has the capability of coming into my house, they know me long enough,
right,
to know that I'm just not the type to reach out and be like, come do this. No, I'm gonna see if you want to do it.
Okay. I don't like y'all compliment for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
You want another one?
I want a different one.
Okay, you don't like the fact that I said that I like your hustle?
Like.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna say I feel like
that's
you
too
are
much of a strong black woman. Like
I'm gonna tell you. I feel like
why is that a fucking bad thing?
it's not.
Why if I call a man a strong,
it's not
like,
a bad thing, but that's not the only. Like everybody on this pod know I work a lot. Everybody know that's the.
But you don't hear that a lot.
She wants something
I
deeper.
don't need you to tell me of what I do every day. Like, yeah, I don't want to have to work like this. It's not a good thing. I'm happy for the pod. I'm happy that I have this quality because the pod wouldn't be able to keep going. But I'm exhausted, bro. That was a traumatic time when I was sick. Still trying to make sure that this is going for the viewers, for the team. I don't like that shit.
Okay.
But I liked your ambition before you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something about an ambitious woman. I will have a special place in my heart for, especially somebody who's as unapologetic as you. You know,
I'll go last.
I'm gonna say I feel like you hold people accountable, and you might have taken me aback with
What you mean?
We could talk about it later.
Okay.
But she took me like she caught me off guard one time.
Yeah.
But I had to think about it in a different perspective. Like, okay, maybe she not trying to come at me because I do have a problem with being a little defensive a lot. So That's why I'm in therapy. She been working on me. But I had to see it in a different light. And I was like, no, like, okay, ain't nothing wrong with her trying to hold me accountable in this moment.
Damn,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't say it publicly what I was trying to hold you
No,
accountable.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna-
that's cool. We got
I know
it.
what she's talking about.
Okay, I have one.
I think I know what she's
Okay.
talking
But
about.
it goes back to you being
Damn.
strong. Like you're just a
Right, like even though
you
like
are a
we,
strong person. What the fuck you
Yeah.
want? You not no weak ass broad. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
So
But it's
the other one I was gonna say is like
else.
you stand like you're not you don't like a bully.
I don't.
Like a lot of your
Yeah.
experiences, you've always been an advocate for sexual assault and you know protecting victims, protecting your peace, protecting other people around you. But that go like it still plays into like you are a strong black woman.
Mhm.
Why
Is
do you?
that the only version that you know of me though? Like
I'm
you
still
see
getting
me,
to know
see
you.
me
Yes,
laid
I've
back a
seen
little
you
bit,
laid
know?
back
Yeah.
and chill. And I also say like, yeah, you be talking shit. You're a fun time to go out with. Like I said that too. But like I admire most your strength, your ambition.
Okay.
And you're like, yes, you are a fun time. But I don't want that to be like I want you to give me a compliment. Oh, you
You just
girl,
fun.
you fun. Like I feel like you would appreciate what I said more than me saying that you're funny. You talk
I
shit.
appreciate the compliment.
Mhm.
I guess because I feel like everybody should be that way. Like, why
Mhm.
aren't you all
Mhm.
this hard about what you want
But-
out of life?
But the reality is people aren't. So
not.
I know.
you should just take I think you should take
As a compliment.
I do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
Because
great
there are a lot of
compliment.
people who don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take it as a compliment.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah. I like my T-Ray. We've been like she said, we've been together since 2016.
Uh-huh.
I feel like she's my soulmate in friendship form.
Yeah.
My soulmate in friendship form. Like we did have like fallouts when we weren't friends for some time, and that time.
We only had one fallout. Don't do too much.
Okay, fine, but it felt like multiple. It hurt my heart. So, but no, she's always. I feel like you always been there for me. I feel like you are like the person that I needed in order to go in the direction that I'm going. If that makes sense. Like all the experiences, like you said, you see me 19 to 27. So
Yeah.
and I feel like you notice my changes in you being like open to continuing the friendship even after we fell off. Like shows that you see the potential in me. And so I appreciated that. I just appreciate it. So
Beautiful.
she's still in my life.
Beautiful.
That's my T-Ray.
All right.
Can I call you T-Ray?
You got you call me T-Ray.
Okay,
She don't
okay.
own that name.
I was always-
I created it.
I was
but
always calling you T.
Yeah, I like T.
I created T-Ray.
Okay, we gonna.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
It's
My
Miss
social
T.
studies teacher in 6th grade, Miss Dixon. She the first person to call me T-Ray.
No. I ain't know nothing about Miss Dixon.
Well, thank you all for being a part of this episode. I hope all the
Yes.
viewers, y'all enjoy this. You know, it ain't always got to be about the niggas. You know, it's more to life than just the women and the men in your life who you choose to have relations with.
Yeah.
Enjoy your friendships, man. Enjoy
Yes.
building foundations with people, meaningful
Hooray.
things, you know. And that is episode 127.
That's my birthday. I just noticed that. 127.
If you're on YouTube,
Happy belated birthday.
Happy
Thank you,
belated
love.
birthday.
Thank you, guys.
if you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Do all of those things. Join the Discord. Go to www.clubculturepodcast.com and hit that join the Discord, join the club. You can be a free member, paid member, whatever you want to be. All right? Join and stick with us because this TikTok ban, these social media bans that might happen can get you away from knowing what's going on with the pod. And so if you join the club, you will never miss an update from us. That is my way of trying to fight against these algorithms, this racist Trump, and everything that's going on in the world. So if you want to stick with your peoples, make sure you join the club. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in. And make sure you leave us a
Rating. I was waiting on it.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Just watch the damn podcast.